Hello, Vod Frogs. Welcome back to Limelight, where today we're hopefully finishing the villager breeder finally. Now, the first layer is already going, and it's going quite well. But I do want to finish the layer above that and actually have it all done, officially all done and ready to go. And I don't need a lot more if you're finishing the top layer, I don't think. I think I just need on me the hose, maybe that. Definitely not the dirt. I will need the carrots. Let me put up some stuff I for sure don't need, like all this. Yep, that should be good. And then get the carrots. And I should be good to finish it. I don't think I need anything else. If I have to, I can come back down here, though. Yeah, I think it's all. And then, of course, I gotta get the villagers in there. But we're gonna hopefully get the villager breeder finally all done today. It only took 3 days when it should have taken 1. But it'll be finally done. And then we're good to work on moving them all into the trading hall. Of course, we also have to get the villagers in here first before we're even ready to move on to that, but for now, we're good to hold this all up and start planting some carrots. I don't need both of them in there, just need the one. Organize my inventory a little better. Yes, all I gotta do left is hold this up, somehow get the villagers in here, and then put them in a boat once they're in here. And aside from that, for the most part, good. For the most part, good. We just gotta start running it. I don't think I have to do anything else for this layer, I don't think. Make sure the bed's placed. They are. Cool. Yeah, I just gotta get the villagers in here, and then it's running. And I think it's gonna be a lot harder to get the other two, because first off, I have to get them out of the boat somehow, and then into separate boats. And then I have to boat them all the way over here, and then I have to, like, carrot lead them into the farm. All of those individually don't sound super hard, but all of them combined is gonna take some time, probably. Hopefully not too much time. The villager breeder is already working really, really efficient, though, so we can start setting up the trading hall really, really soon here, and it won't even take much time. This is the nice thing, we already have, like, a bunch of them going. Of course, they don't have emeralds on me right now, so we'll have to use whatever carrots I currently have for my farm, which isn't a lot, but should be fine. I also want to eventually plant potatoes, so I want to make sure they can trade killed carrots and potatoes, but not wheat. Not wheat, which is why I'm putting my existing farmers into here, because I know for sure I don't need those. I know for sure I don't need my existing farmers right now. Let's put all this up. Grab some filler block like that. Put my shield back in my hand. I can put up the iron hoe. And the carrots I'm going to actually need, so I can't put those up. Put up a lot of this, though, for the most part. Like, all of that I can put up for now. I will need the 2 boats, and I might need the water bucket, but we'll see. What I want to do now is I want to break the boats they're in and try to lead them into separate boats, so I can actually, like, move them separately. They might just go into a boat with another villager, like, straight away, but only one way to find out. I need you guys to somehow get in separate boats. Thank you! They cooperated real easily. And I just gotta boat them over, both of them, and then I gotta lock them in a little area where they can climb up. And then I just gotta make them climb up, make them get in the boat. That way they're for sure in there, or just make them climb up. Either way works. I don't think it'll be too much of an issue. Because you're alive, right? Yeah, okay, I gotta be careful with you. Because they already want to go to a composter, I don't think it'll cause too many issues. The villager breeder should be good and working, though. Especially, it already is, but after I get these 2 in there, it should be literally done. So it shouldn't take too much time to finish this. I was almost done with it yesterday. I probably could have finished it yesterday if I didn't run away from Rata, but I was already running away from fire, so I was like, I should probably run away from Rata. I don't know, something's going on here, I don't trust it. Apparently it was chill, though. Apparently it was just being chill. It was just people running at me, no audio, no comment, and I was like, oh, run. Scary. Vampire, hello, hello. You want to melt friends, right? Sure you are. Hello, villager. You stay there, villager. So I need to get you up there. I need to get the other one up there. Let me actually block off the side real quick so you don't run through there. Let's get the other one over here and then block them in. And hopefully it'll just auto go up into the farm. They should because of the composter. They might not. But they should because of the composter. Then I'm good to like actually close them off. Alright, I need to move you out as well. And then I just have the 4 villagers already, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna need another cleric, and of course we're gonna need a lot of librarians. I'll probably set up for the trading hall though first, the actual trading villagers. I'll need a delay down time. With the fact I didn't take my hourly, that's probably not good. I don't know though. I don't know. I technically could have a prescription for that, but I don't. I don't take nothing for nothing. If I take a nap, I mean, hey, sounds like a nice idea. I should honestly take a nap. I only slept like 4 hours last time. I was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna... I went to bed super late, and I was like, yeah, I'll probably sleep for like hours and hours. And then I woke up at like 8, and I was like, I'm up now. Ain't no going back to sleep now. I should definitely take a nap later, though. Or just sleep early tonight. Either one. Probably just sleep early tonight. They're both trapped. I should be good to close them in now. And hopefully they'll go straight into this farm. They should because the composter, at least one of them should. If not, I might have to carrot lead the other one, but we'll see. Yep, they should both go in. Let me grab this for filling up any gaps. Nope, I can just don't break it all. Break this to look in. That should be good, and they should be able to go into love mode, and then we have both layers done, and the farm's actually finally done. Finally, the villager breeder's done, which means we can get to work on making the trading hall. Which would be nice, would be very nice. Finally, I got it working. I mean, it was already working, but now I got the both layers working. Just to make sure real fast, I don't actually know if I left a block, like, right here. I didn't. Okay, I can get out of here. It should be working efficiently. Should be. I can actually check if it's working or not right now. Before 4 a.m. I did the same, but... Why was I up till 4 a.m.? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, I was talking to someone. And they just kept distracting me, so I just stayed. I just kept staying. I want to see how many baby villagers are without letting you out. 2? Alright, don't get out. Lock you back in. 2 baby villagers. Not bad. So we have 2 babies and how many adults already? How efficient is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 already? We already have 8. We have 8 extra villagers because of this, and that's just mainly from the bottom floor. Then the top floor, we should be getting both. Yeah, I actually went to sleep at 4 a.m. too. I was like staying up, talking to someone I didn't even mean to. I was like, I'm gonna leave at like 1 and go to bed. And I told him that, and I just ended up staying there anyways, so... I get distracted easily. It doesn't really help. It's pure BD craft. It's the most downloaded texture pack all time. Alright, let's move all the villagers in. Let's start making the hallway actually finished and good. I can put up all these boats. Let's get the hallway all nice and good. I don't need the carrots on me. Put those up. Let's get this hallway, though, all stone bricked up. This is where I'm going to want all the villagers. I'm going to want them on the sides right here for this to be the trading hall. Literally a trading hall. Like, literally a trading hall. Out this way, I'll probably do all the carrot farms. Out this way, I'll probably do the iron farm. Of course, that leads to the spider spawner. So let's get the whole pathway as of right now, as it exists, to the spider farm all done before we start doing anything with villagers. Should do that. I guess I could start worrying about the villagers now and like getting them into trades, but maybe I go harvest my farm now, actually. I should go harvest my farm now before we do that first. Just that way it has time to actually regrow while I'm doing this. Because I right now have to worry about using my own source emeralds. I don't have anything automated right now. I will eventually soon. Probably not today, but soon we will set up 5 automatic carrot farms and 4 automatic potatoes for money. But I do right now need to also probably like a tree farm and stuff. That'll probably have the automated area though. Because that'd be good for a Fletcher. This is planning I don't have. I'm planning heavy. I'm just playing a little bit, you know? I'm more like planning as I go, kinda. So like I have a rough idea. Like at first my rough idea was just, ooh, like the original idea was just, ooh, this water is pretty nice right here. I could probably put a dome right there. And then it turned into, I want to move everything underground. So then I just combined the two. And then this is the tunnel I'm going to put all my villagers. And then from there, after more days of just randomly thinking, I was like, I should do a housing area for myself over there. Have a dome right here. Have them connected with glass tunnels. And then also, keyword tunnels, because I also want over there an industrial district. It's more just like as I go, like I would be like lying, like for example, I was lying in bed the other day and I was like, I should do that. And now I'm like set on, I'm going to do that. But I'm not like planning, you know? Like I'm not planning like I do with videos where it's like, here's what I need to do for end goal. Like I'm not like, I need all this stuff on my base. I'm more just like, yeah, I'm going to do some things over there and some things over there and some things over there. And let's just do it, you know? Let's just do it. That's what I'm doing right now. I just want to get all the villager stuff kind of done before I work on anything else. That's like the only like really planning per se. It's like I want this and I want that and I want that. Whatever order, doesn't matter as long as they get done. Like a spawner literally day of, like 15 minutes before, I was like, I need beds. Do I want to do... And I didn't even need beds in the end, really, to be honest with you. I could have literally just went and killed one sheep and been fine. But I was like, I need beds. How do I want to go about doing this? Do I want to connect the spider spawner that I eventually want connected, or do I want to do villagers? And I was like, I might as well just do the spider farm. Like, I don't really need to. I have no use for it right now. But, like, I either do it now or I do it later. So then, like, day of, I was like, we're doing it now. That's how I've been kind of doing with, like, most of the projects on here. Why are you using your pickaxe on carrots? Fortune does work on vegetables. Not all crops. Maybe it works on wheat, but if it works on wheat, it doesn't work on, like, the actual wheat. It works on seeds. But Fortune works on carrots, and I can actually show you right now. So, throw that out so we don't have an uneven stack. One break. As you can see, 4, 6, 10 to 4. So this divided by 4, that's like an average of 4. A little under. Now if we use Fortune on the next 4, as you can see, average of 5. That's a little under an average of 4 per break. This is a little under average of 5. In fact, you could probably do it again. It might even be higher. It is higher. It is higher. Yeah, Fortune works on vegetables. I think is the exact wording that Indy used yesterday in his stream. I don't know what all crops it actually works on. I know for a fact though it works on carrots and potatoes. It doesn't really work on wheat unless it does for seeds, but it's really hard to tell with seeds because you already get like a crap ton anyways. And like, why would you want extra wheat seeds? I don't know if it has any effect on like melons or definitely not pumpkins, but melons or beetroot. Any of that, I have no idea. I know for a fact though it works on carrots and potatoes. And it doesn't have to even be like a hoe. It can be anything. I have no idea, like I said, if it works on like beetroot or melons or anything like that. I have no idea. But I know for a fact carrots and potatoes, it for sure works. And it's, for any manual farms, it's nice. It doesn't even have to be on the hoe. It can be a fortune on anything. I can use a fortune shovel, I'm pretty sure. Actually, that's it. Can I use a fortune shovel? Let me just real quick, a couple of these. Can I use a fortune shovel? This is so risky because I don't want to break the farmland. Yep, you can use the fortune shovel. It also works with the fortune shovel. Pretty good. Pretty good. Really good, actually. I always forget it. The thing is like random Minecraft details like that, I always forget. And then I just start doing it manually, and then randomly I'm like, oh, right. Like, for example, on my expanding border world that I've had for a while. Last time I was on that, for so long, I've had fortune on it. And I was, like, on my tools, I had fortune on my pickaxe and stuff. And I was just going around manually harvesting, like, just straight up my fist. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. Fortune works. Why have I been? It's been like literally days of me harvesting by hand. Why don't I just use Fortune? Like, what? Why did I forget that? In fact, I forget a lot of, like, I even forget basic Minecraft things sometimes. Like, I've forgotten before on Sky Factory because it's modded. I've forgotten before on Sky Factory 4 that I could just place 4 water buckets, 2 water buckets, just water here for an infinite water source. I completely forgot that. I was like, I need to use acorns and grind them up. Why? I don't even know. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. It's really nice. I love like random little Minecraft features like that. There's actually a lot of little Minecraft features like that. They're just like you don't know about unless you like find out. Like someone tells you or you figure it out. Really nice. I nap now? Okay, have a good nap. It was nice having you by while you're by. I hope you sleep well. Yeah, Fortune's so goated though on crops. Like I said, I need to harvest it all now though. That way, whenever I'm actually ready and have the haul done and I'm ready for villagers, I have plenty of product that can actually like sell them for emeralds. Because right now I don't have. I can get dirt technically for Slappa. If that shop's still up, I might do that honestly. It might be quicker to just harvest some dirt from my area a little bit, sell it to Slappa. So that was like 3 stacks for 8 emerald blocks. How much is 8 emerald blocks? Because 10 is 90, so then it'd be 90 minus 18. So what is that, 72 emeralds? That's not great, actually. I don't know if that's worth it. I mean, for 3 stacks of dirt, I feel like it's worth it. Maybe. I don't know, I'll have to look and see if the shop's still up. I'll have to see if the shop's still up. Maybe I consider purchasing. I should probably stop harvesting the carrots for a second and just put these up so I can just, like, full harvest the rest. That'd probably be good. Yeah, that'd be good. I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna go put up all these carrots. Put them in a little storage. I'll just have the storm up here for now. Eventually, though, we will have everything underground, so we won't even be doing anything with this village, really. Which kind of good for Goob, I feel like, because this portal is kind of a nuisance. But, I don't know. I'll have to reconnect everything, too. Also connect to the nether hub when I move it all. That's why I haven't bothered to connect it yet. Because I know I'm going to be changing it all around. I should probably cook the last of that glass as well. Real quick. Let's pull out this. Let's put them into even stacks. Let me just boop boop. And wait, no, 24. There we go. Even stacks. Let's repair my tools real quick, too. I am going to need more coal eventually. I already put on my coal for sale, but if I need to, I can go pick that up instead. Cooked lots of the glass, though. Not bad. Billy cooked all that up, and hopefully that's enough for the whole dome and everything. If not, I can go back to where I was getting sand before. I already did get the approval on it, so it should be fine. Should be good, too. Should be. Will I? I don't know. We'll see. Actually, one thing I actually do want to see real quick. I want to check the lake above where I put the villager breeder. See if it, like, looks out of place. If so, I'll have to gravel over it all. That does look out of place, all this. I might want to gravel over all this fully. Because that kind of looks out of place. I don't know. I mean, no one's going to watch up in the water. It don't matter. Literally no one should be, like, taking over this village that I've already taken over for, like, at this point. What day are we on? 14? The server's been up since the day before last Saturday, so it's been up for, like, what, 15 days now? No, wait, no, it's Sunday. 16 days now. No one should take over what I have, well, my area right now. Oh, I also forgot I should probably go into Limelight and put this into the channel. Should probably do that. That would probably be good. Go over to Limelight and go over to... Oh, that's really cool. I'm looking at chat right there. I'm in chat right now. Let me just go over real quick and put the other content in SMP content, just that way you know it's all there. Eventually, I'm sure we will separate channels maybe into the respective like short and long form and stream, so it's all separated. But I should go publish that into the SMP content channel. Technically, it is SMP content. It's an SMP live stream content, but it's an SMP content. I think it's published. If not, I'll look back at it in a second. Regardless, let's get back to work on harvesting carrots, so I have plenty of food to actually, you know, trade with the villagers. Like I said, I want to set up the farmers, though, to have carrots and potato trades. So when I set up the automatic farms, it'll actually be useful. And it did go into there. Okay, close it out. But I should, you know, I want to eventually pick all this up. Hello, good sir. Hello, hello. Am I doing this fine evening? I'm doing amazing. I'm doing great. I'm not amazing. I'm doing alright. I'm doing not bad. Got a lot to do with, like, editing, because, like, I haven't even been able to work on, like, for example, the Skyblock video. You don't know what that is, though. Editing-wise, I got a lot to do. Other than that, going pretty good so far. Going pretty good. Life-wise, going pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. Just harvesting carrots right now, for trading with villagers. Not right now, but in the future I'm gonna need to do. So I might as well harvest them right now. Not the wheat, just the carrots. That way, whenever I get all the villagers set up, I can level them up straight away, get a bunch of emeralds, come back. This should be maybe grown, probably fully grown by then, maybe. And then I can do another full harvest for even more emeralds. For now, though, I already finished the breeder. I just now need to move all the villagers into a trading hall after I get that hall all, you know, set up. Yep, just on Limelight, doing Limelight things. That's how it's going. It's going great, though. Almost have another full inventory. It should be fine, maybe? Maybe I do put all these up and then do one more harvest, and then that'll be enough to replant. I think I'm gonna have to put all these up again. I'll have plenty of carrots, though. We will have plenty of carrots, which is nice. If not for the villagers, then for myself, which, you know, ain't bad. Ain't bad. I'm gonna need the food really soon here. I mean, I'm only down to 18 golden carrots. Didn't have too many to start with, to be fair, but try to make some here and there when I go to the nether. Put up the carrots I have. Don't need those on me. You just grab out real quick. And then, is the glass smelted yet? No, and I'm gonna need 3 stacks for it. Let me just real quick, so then I can... There you are. Actually, do the rest of the chest as well. I'm gonna need to harvest more in a second, so let me just... I'm gonna get more in a second, so let's just do that. Alright, let's get back to harvesting carrots, and then fully replanting this time. We should be good to actually get to work on things. I think I'm also probably gonna... I'm thinking about the farm right now. I think I'm also probably gonna remove this farm once we get the automation set up for carrots and potatoes. Just because I don't really need the wheat farm at all. None of my villagers will be with wheat anymore. And I won't need the big carrot farm. I might just leave it here as like a random carrot field. As kind of like a, hey, I was here. But I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know. Because I'm not gonna like re-terraform it. So maybe I do just leave it as like a random carrot field. I'm not gonna like re-terraform the area or nothing, so I guess I could keep it. It could be nice, too, if I need extra emeralds and I'm not getting enough carrots from the automatic farms. And I need carrots, like, immediately. I can come up here and, like, get carrots or get potatoes. Or I can replace the crop with, say... I don't know. I really don't want beetroots. I don't know, actually. I would have nothing to replace it with. I really don't want, like, a bunch of beetroots. I won't have any villagers I'll trade on. Maybe I'll set up one eventually, but... I'm not planning to. I do just potato and pumpkin. Not potato and pumpkin, potato and carrot. And then naturally they get the trades for pumpkin and watermelon, which are also extra emeralds, which is really nice. I'll have 4 trades per farmer that I can get money from. Well, emeralds from, which isn't money per se, but for villagers it's money. Not for the server. The server currency right now is diamonds. Maybe it'll change in the future, but that's like most servers, how they do it. Maybe it'll change in the future, though. There's some cults that may want to change that. Are any of those cult leaders on? I think Goofy has a cult. I don't know if his is anti-economy, though. I know for a fact Milo's, though, is, like, down with the economy. So, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. A lot of people have cults, and it's like, oh, damn. It's kind of a bad thing, to be honest with you, when there's that many cults competing. Because then, like, no cult can actually rise to, like, be the religion, you know? Right now, there's, like, 4 of them competing against each other. And that's just ones off the top of my head that I know about. So it's like, it's going to be really hard for them to get followers if that's their goal. But who knows? I don't know what the cult's goals are. There's like 4 of them right now. 3 of them? 4 of them? Is there 4? I know for a fact there's at least 3. I know there's like the Goofy whatever one that is like Luvis and Volley as well are in it. Which, I mean, that one actually has some sort of like reputation to it. You know, it actually has people. And there's Milo's, which is like basically like anti-economy. And apparently Jolly has one. I have no idea what that one's about. They just said sacrifice cows, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm not really looking to do that anytime soon. Like, I'm good. I'm not gonna sacrifice cows so Indy can get through a woodland mansion. Like, I'm good. I don't know what all that's about, but I'm fine. I am messing with that. That's the only ones I know about right now. Maybe Indy and Crystal and Fire have a cult. I don't know. Maybe. They're a group. They would be just kind of established one. They would have 3 members. That like rivals the other bigger one. With Goofy, Volitude, and Wilvis. So maybe. Maybe. I don't know though. I feel like with that many cults, there's like no way for one of them to be like a religion, quote unquote. Because it'll just be 2 little members. But who knows? Maybe they come together and make a mega cult. You never know. You never know. Maybe it becomes a mega server religion that's like anti-economy, worshipping slime, and sacrificing cows. I don't know. That's like a kind of combination of all 3. I don't know what else they would have in common for that, but you know, maybe. Just maybe. Although I don't think anti-economy would be good for like Goofy, Wilbus, and Volley. Because they make quite a bit of money right now with their Shop of Ooze. Which I think is what their temple's called or something like that. I don't know though. I haven't looked into the religion. Or any religion on the server, because I'm not really looking to join a cult. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm just gonna do my own thing. Like, I'm fine, man. I'm fine. There we go. Oh, the carrot farm fully good. Fully harvested. Let's let that regrow now. It should be hopefully fully regrown by the time I'm actually ready to use it, which might not even be today, to be honest with you. Because right now, I want to start setting up the actual hallway. That's the plan. That's the plan. I want to set up the hallway for the villager trading hall. So let's put up, I guess, all the carrots right now. Technically, I don't need. Put all these up. Actually, bring these back. There we are. All this glass smelted. I'm gonna wait for the glass to smelt just so I can take them out right now, or I can leave them. I don't need it. Actually, I can just leave them for now. Let's go back down below and let's get the hallways done. Anything I need to grab while I'm up here? Probably these would be good to grab. Anything else? Probably also the boats. That might be nice for villagers. What else? That looks like that's it. Did I see a boat? I did see a boat. Anything else? I think that's all, I think. Wait, smithing tables are good for villagers. Anything else that I might need? Like, is there a grindstone I need to grab? Or I don't know, a grindstone mainly? I know I have one, but I don't know if I have any, like, that aren't being used. I want to leave that with my enchant table for now. Leave that there for now, in case I actually need to enchant something and grind it off. For now, though, let me just repair these picks. Let me just boop, and then do 1 onto the fortune. Put the glass up. And then we're going to go down below. I have all these that I can just throw in a chest for now, because I won't need them directly right now. And the villager breeder's going, so I should be able to set up a decent hallway. I think the rough idea is I'm gonna want like 4 farmers. 4 of like everything I can make money from, probably. So probably like 4 farmers, 4 Fletchers, 4 fishermen, which is kind of crazy, but I mean, I do have the spider spawner literally connected to this hallway. So I mean, probably set that up. For now, though, let's set up the actual hallway itself. Let's throw all this in here. Not the ender chest. I can really use that. Grab out all the stone brick. Also grab out the lanterns. Grab out the stairs. Let's do the stairs and the lanterns first, and then we can worry about everything else. I should probably also, like, consolidate all my stuff into, like, one chest. Because right now I have everything kind of, like, spread out. Like, I have a random chest here that I don't need. Which, in fact, I can literally just... Hey, you guys want food? Yeah? There you go. That gets rid of those. Cool. Put up the seeds, I guess, into here. And then it consolidates. I can pick those 2 stuff up. Give me another ender chest to carry around that I really don't need to carry around, but I might as well. And we can leave all this for now. How is this doing? It sounds like it's going well. It sounds like it's doing good. Which is good, because that's what was the whole point. That's the whole point of making the villager breeder in that little area over there. That's the whole point, is then I can actually start getting all the villagers I need. And I'll have extra, which I'll probably need a lot for mainly librarians. You usually need a lot. I should probably also set up 4 cartographers that I'm thinking about. Again, 4 of everything that makes money. So, like, 4 farmers, 4 Fletchers, 4 cartographers, 4 fishermen, which is a lot, but I should have enough villagers for that. That's why I'm like, might as well. And we have trade cycling, which makes it super easy, so I might as well. It's all for myself, too. Like, it's all a self-reliance thing. This whole base, the whole plan of it is being self-reliant. I want to make it to where I don't need to go shopping or, like, go do anything with anybody else in order to have what I need. Only on rare occasion do I want to, like, hey, I'm going to go spending today. Let's go to the shopping district and let's shop, you know? Only on rare occasion. I want to, for the most part, be, like, self-reliant. Be like, oh, I need slime. Let me set up a slime farm. That kind of feel. Did you throw out the potatoes? Really? Really? Oh, you were trying to, like, love mode, it looks like. Because you, like, threw it that way. I'll give that guy the potatoes. I don't know if that's what your plan was, but... do that for you villagers. Let's get this whole hallway, though, actually lanterned up while I can. Let's do all the lanterns first and actually get it decent on the way towards the spider farm. I gotta also keep in mind I plan to mine out an area for an iron golem farm and the farms, the automatic villager farms that I also will need a lot of villagers for. So I gotta keep that in mind when we go down here. Regardless, though, for right now, I'm good to just place these every 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right here would be... Yep, right here would be the lantern. Let me make sure to place them, put them like this, so I could more easily go through in quick inventory. That'll eventually need to be stone bricks. Let's do that now. Then from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And right here, the stone brick. And the lanterns. And I will need to make more lanterns, probably. Yes, I probably will. Because I think I'm going to need lanterns also on the stairway down with the spiders. Probably. I'm going to need them. I don't know how I'm going to place them for that, though. But I'll figure it out when we get there. Shouldn't be too much of a quandary. That's a big word, and I think it means what I just said. But if it doesn't, just roll with it. Just go with it. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then right here... stone brick and the lantern. Boop, boop. And boop, boop. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's 7. Okay, keep her going. Keep her going. I might need more stairs soon here, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then right there, we can place the lanterns. That's going to be an issue that I will quickly block up and ignore. Because it's not an issue at all, actually, past this point. I'm sure when I break the walls, there'll be more water that I'll have to deal with, which will not be fun at all. But that's an issue for later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lantern. No, not stair. Lantern. Lantern. Then I will for sure need more stairs, but only a little bit, actually, which is kind of shocking. Let us get a little bit more... Just a little bit more stairs. I guess I can just do this. I'll need more in the future anyways. If I have extra, it should be fine. Again, I'm going to need more in the future, so I don't think it'll matter too much. I also am definitely going to need more lanterns. So let's make them now. Place down the ender chest. Right there, I guess. One here. Let me just grab out some iron, which I think 8 was an even amount, so let's do 8. Boom. Yep, 8 is an even amount. It'll give me 9 lanterns. Don't mind if I do. That might be enough. Might not be. We'll figure it out when we get there. I don't need this down anymore. I could leave it down, but I'm not going to. Let me pick that back up. All right, 7 more. Right? Yep. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would make right there the torch spot, which I really don't like. So I'm going to have to figure out a way around that. 7. I don't like that at all, actually. Maybe instead of making them every 7, I figure out a way to make them symmetrical. So, like, oh, maybe I do that. Maybe move them back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then there'd be one right there. Maybe I just make it symmetrical instead. Or try to move it back, and then it will make it look better, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5. So then right there. So there'd be 2 back for everything. Right? Yeah, it'd be 2 back for everything. So let's go check how that would look for over here if I were to move it 2 back from the 7. So then 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Oh, it'd be on the 8. So then it'd be right here. Which definitely works. That kind of matches over there. So yeah, that works. That works well, I think. Let's do that, actually. And then I can just loop it around the corner right here, do another one right here, and then 7. Which I kind of like. And then, yeah, I kind of like that. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be even. So then right here will be boop, boop. Boop, boop. 1, 2, 3. And then that's the loop right there. It loops around into here. I'll have to keep that in mind. We're going to do that eventually. Not yet. So let's go back through and change all of this to match that. Let's just pick up all of the lanterns I just put down, which will make this very, very dark, but should be fine for now. Should be. Right, fill all these in too. Grab out some of this, fill all this in. Alright, let's match these so that way I can make them nicer. Or wait, does that even work? It should, because they should all be 2 back. Let me just start over here, actually. I don't want to accidentally mess anything up for this. So then... 3 plus 3, so then right here. I broke too much, but it should be fine. I can break this, which means I'm going to need another spot for placing blocks real quick. Please don't spawn mobs down there. I should have probably waited on that, but I did it sort of way, so, you know. And then from here I can go out 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just say 2 before for everyone. It's good to try to remember. Right, that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, it is. Then from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. I almost did it on a 7 instead of 8. 2. Starting to get to the darker ends of things, which means it's all cleared out already, which is nice. Of course, I have to actually place the right placements. Why did I just do that? Like that. Boom. From there, 7. So 1. Lantern, how many of those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 8th, right there. It also prevents the water from flowing through, which is nice. A nice little bonus. Ugh, I hate copper, dude. I don't really want to deal with the copper. I'll put it in there, actually, so I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to break it. Get out of here, copper. I don't want you. I just don't. I don't want the copper. Then 7 from here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right before. Boom. Boom. Oh, these are already pre-done. Cool. I don't need that anymore. I can grab out my actual food. And then from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're gonna go to right there then. Cool. And there we are. That's way better looking. Way better. And then, of course, we have the hallways, which means a 3-way that way. That is not what I meant, but you know what I meant. But, like, don't take that out of context and make it weird. It's 3 that way. Yes, 3 blocks inward. So let's do 3 blocks inward for here as well. And then from here, we'll eventually figure out how I want to do this room. But for now, I will do a lantern placed right here. That could be good. There we are. Then I already got that done, which means I need 2 4x4 hallways. So then 1 right here. And then 2 inward as well. 3 inward technically as well. And hey, more coal. I did need more coal. I did just put up a whole block for sale. Maybe we'll sell, maybe won't. Probably won't, which I think is totally fine. Not really planning to make money off it. I'm just trying to get rid of stuff I don't need. The main thing with that shop. Main thing. It's like, hey, I don't need this. Maybe someone will buy it. Keyword maybe. What else? I just got stone. I should go and fix the problem that this is going to create for me later. I should. Will I? No. I will, however, place above all this a little thing for now, so you can just have a quick solution. I'll deal with that later. Actually, I don't think it'll be too much of an issue later, to be honest with you. Based on what I'm looking at. I don't think it'll be too much of an issue later. I might have mobs on the outside, which might be a issue, but... Oh, wait a minute. I need all right here to be... I was like, why does this look weird? All right here I need to be filled in. Because that's where stairs are going to be. There we are. And then... break. Grab... Boom, and then place the lantern. And then same over here, so break both of these, grab them out. Let me also place a torch in there just in case. I don't want mobs randomly spawning right outside my base. That would not be ideal. That's for now. Just cut this off entirely and worry about it later. So let's just lock all this in for now. That's an issue for a different day. An issue for a different day. 1, 2, 3. Boom. There we are. And yeah, there we are. And then I need to go down this hallway and also do the stairs. And then after that, we're good to do the walls and the floor. And hopefully get all that done today, which we should be able to. And then we can actually start working on the actual villagers and putting them in the villager hall. Actually planning out, you know, where I want everything. I want them all. Yeah, that's some good coal. That'll fill up my... I already filled the coal I just used for my furnaces. Again, I don't have much right now, so any I get would be nice and helpful. So to just put up all mine. Not that I really need coal, but if I need, like, fuel, I'll go get some blaze rods. It won't really matter. That is a public use thing I can use right now. Let's keep going down this hall. I need to go 7 each, like I've been doing. So let me just put these away too. I might need even more lanterns, and if so, I can. I'm gonna always need more lanterns. It just is what it is. Every time I want to expand, I'm gonna need more. So again, it is what it is. Not really worried about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one right here is 8. Break. Means right here's 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then from here, I need to swap these around actually. From here, I can put lantern and lantern. Cool, and keep her going. All right there, right that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should be at 28 by the time I'm, yep, cool. I should be at 21 next by the time I need to stop. Here we are, right here. Boom, boom, plus boom, boom. 2 extra lanterns, and that might be all my lanterns, so I might have to go get more, and really soon here, in like a second. Now, how do I want to do the actual stairs, is what I'm wondering. I think for sure I'm going to wrap it like this. The main question, though, and then, you know, all the way down, just like that. Main question, though, is where am I going to put the lanterns for this to have it not be, like, insanely dark? That is a predicament that I have to worry about. Let's first, though, worry about getting the stairs all... Bring that out. The stairs all the way down. I am also going to need to really quickly make the more lanterns. I don't think I'm going to need more than 9. I might. I'm just going to make the 9 like I've been doing. Make the standard amount. We're starting to get low-ish on iron. Shouldn't be a problem relatively soon here, because relatively soon, aka, like, sometime next week, I will make a iron golem farm, so we won't have to worry as much about, you know, running out of iron. I'm not worried about it really right now. I have plenty right now, but I will have to worry about it in the future. Ray! Hello. Put these up. Pick this back up. We'll have to worry about where I want to put the lanterns for these stairs. I will have to worry about it. I'm probably just going to put it in the walls, to be honest with you. Figure out what looks best for in the walls. For now, though, I'm just going to make this super dark for right here. And then from right here, I want to figure it out. Will be small iron farm. It'll be a normal one. Probably more efficient than, like, Dex, but that's because Dex is, like, 1 spawning spot. I'll probably do, like, a 4 spawning spot, which isn't crazy, but, like, decent. I'm not really planning to sell, but if I have, like, excess I don't need, I will sell. I'll probably do, like, my normal design, though, which is, like, pretty simple. It's, like, I don't know how many stacks an hour. I know it's, like, over a block an hour, though. If I'm, like, there. But that's in solo world. We're in, like, a server, so, you know, I have less spawn priority. So that being said, will it be that efficient? Probably not. Will it, again, though, be more efficient like Dex? I don't know, like, how Goofy's is set up, or how Slaps is set up. It will be, actually, probably more efficient than Slaps as well. My design is just more villagers, which is why. It's more spots that golems can spawn, and it's spread out so, like, they all are their own individual spawning spot. If that makes sense. It's nothing crazy. It's very cheap. It's literally just more villagers. That's the only difference. More villagers, more zombies. 4 zombies, 12 villagers, right? Yeah. 12 villagers, 4 zombies. So just more spawning spots. If it even works, because I'm going to build it underground, which will be also an issue. We'll see, though. I'll set it up. The main issue is I just need to have it far enough off the ground. That way it doesn't spawn the golems on the ground. Or I could button it up, but I'm not really planning to do that. That's the nice thing about the surface one that Slaps has. Not Slaps, Omni has. I don't know, again, I don't know what Slaps is like. I don't know what their spawner's like. Let's keep planning out, though, right now, what I want to plan out, which is the Iron Farm's like a week from now, if anything. Probably a week from now. Maybe sooner. I don't know. We'll see. Because tomorrow I'm doing Chunk by Chunk. Tuesday I'm probably gonna play a game called Fly Night, and I'll probably take like 2 weeks to do that. So also next Tuesday I'll go back and play it. So we'll see. We'll have 5 days next week instead of 6. We'll see. Maybe we'll get it done next week. Maybe. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. 1, 2, 3. Depends on what I really want to do. To be honest with you. If I want to work on it, then I'll work on it. If not, I'll work on something else. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, which means right here I need some sort of light. Would it look bad if I did, like, in the little crevice right there? Would that look bad? Let me make sure this is also 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the 8th. Would that look bad, and would that also provide enough light? That does not look bad. I don't think. A little crack in the wall. I don't think that would look bad. I will, of course, have to come back through and pick them up in a second when I make it all stone brick. But for now, that's good. That's good. So then from there, 8. So 1, 2. I don't think this is too close to be a head hitter, so this should be fine. I don't really care. Bickle's not coming in here, but, you know, it's not a head hitter, so I'm okay with it. It's kind of close, but it's not a head hitter. Again, it's not that matters. I don't think Bickle's going to be coming in here, so be an issue. 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 8th. Put in here. Boom. Boom. So fix these stairs real quick. Again, I don't think it'll be. I'm not really planning to like sell things. By the way, Ray, I don't know if I'm sure you've heard me say that before, but I'm not really planning to sell anything per se. Oh, that's kind of a dark spot, but also there's kind of dark spots in the halls. So I think it's fine. I'm not really planning to sell anything. I'm kind of just selling excess. So if I get like a crap ton, I'll sell. But if not, then it'll just be like any of my farms will just be there. I probably will be selling a lot of farm stuff though. Not like competing, more like, hey, the deals are cheaper, but like it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna be actively restocking or nothing. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Of course, there's gravel above that. Of course. Let's fill in above this real quick. Just boop, and boop. And I will actually want that stone brick probably. So let me real fast replace that with a stone brick. And then I might as well stone brick this up right now because I will need to eventually. Of course, I got to do all the walls as well behind there, so it looks like it's all stone brick. And then from there, keep her going down, which means I will need more stairs. Maybe not, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Would be like right on this block. That's kind of ominous. I kind of like that. And the little walls, maybe. Make a tiny farm, but I don't know how. It's pretty simple. Go look at decks if you need to, like, if you want to look without a tutorial. You could either do, there's 2 different kind of styles you could do. You could either do decks, which is a more normal one, for an individual spawning spot, or you could look at Omnis. Omnis is like the in the ground one. Like the smallest possible, I mean. Yeah, you probably decks would probably be good. Either decks or Omnis, both of which are not made to be super efficient. They're just made to work. Again, both of theirs are just like one spawning spot. The least materials you'll need, to my knowledge, is 3 villagers and 1 zombie, preferably with a name tag so it doesn't despawn. That's what you'll need. In fact, I can show you right now some type of designs real quick on a Skyblock asset world. Probably Skyblock asset world, because then I can like I can go on the. That's not an asset world. Where's an asset world? This one works. So the concept for a farm, a iron golem farm, is actually really simple. It's just villagers going into panic mode. Simply put, it's villagers panicking. When they panic, they spawn a golem. So if I go into slash, this is an asset world, so it's fine. Let me boom slash game mode spectator. Let's look at the iron golem farm, and this isn't even like the maxed up version. This is just like 4 spawning spots. So the way it works is normal one would be just one of these. So it'd be like one of these, a waterway, lava, right? So, yep, something simple, right? So this one's pretty decently efficient. I actually can check how efficient it is right now. Game mode creative. Let's take all this out, right? Let's do slash time set day to see how efficient it will be in an hour. And this is just with one person. I want to actually see. Okay, wait till they die, and then we'll do that again. Wait till they die, and then we'll see. I gotta go tick rate 2 million when it's time set day. And when it's day for the 3rd time, that'd be an hour. Real quick, let you die. Come on. That was a few that died. That was at least 3. Slash time, set up arrow the command, slash tick rate 9999. When it's the 3rd day, that will have been an hour. And we'll see how efficient this is. Keep in mind, this is 4 times the efficiency on a solo world. And also keep in mind, let me just stand a little bit distant so I don't hear him. Also keep in mind that on a server, you only have, you're divided by everybody on. For your, like, rate. Basically, you're rate limited. Not really, but you are. You are sharing spawns with everybody else. So, we can just check after a day, I guess, and that will be how long, we'll just check after a day. I don't want to stay here for like 5 minutes, so we'll just check after the day, the sun comes back up. Once it's the start of daytime, we'll check how good it was after 20 minutes. Keep in mind, this is 4 times the efficiency of a simple spawner, because it's 4 spawning spots. And it's also, as you can see, 4 spawning spots. They can spawn there, 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 there. As you saw by all 4 of them just spawning, they can spawn there, 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 there. Alright, it looks like save time, slash tick rate, 20. That's standard. As you can see, after 20 minutes, 5 stacks, but keep in mind that's times 4. So the normal one would be basically a stack an hour, a stack 20 minutes, or in an hour 3 stacks. Keep in mind you're on a server, so your rates are limited, aka, you know, less people. But the simple concept, and that's why I was in game mode spectator, the simple concept, as we'll see right now, this is a spawning platform, this is a way to the lava. You can organize this however you like. Keep in mind, villagers spawn golems within a certain range. So you want it a little bit off the ground. Or if it's on the ground, you want to have pathways, stuff they can't spawn on, basically. So I could button this, and they also mill spawn. But I chose to instead do, well, slabs, of course, they can't spawn on. I also lifted it off the ground, so they guaranteed will spawn in here. Any golems will spawn in here, they'll flow down, they'll die. The way it works is if a villager does not detect a golem and they're in panic mode, and the way you get them in panic mode is... Let me just go in here and go to creative, they're spazzing out. I don't like that they're spazzing out. So, as you can see, villagers, zombie, they're scared, they're panicking, they're in fear mode, which means they end up spawning a golem. After a set amount of time with them not detecting a golem, they'll spawn a golem if they're in panic mode. So, if the golems are constantly going into here, falling in the lava, burning, dying, you know, all the drops are getting collected, for example, they'll keep spawning as long as there's not a golem, which is why you want it off the ground enough, or enough area around it buttoned up so they can't spawn, which is why it might be difficult for me in a cave. That way they guaranteed will spawn in this water, flow down, because water they can still spawn in. As long as it's on a full block, they can spawn in the water. Of course, they can't spawn on railings or on fences, which is why I have fences here. Or walls, which is why I have walls here, not fences. I think fences are the same, but walls is why, that's why I have walls here, so they can't spawn on them. But as you can see, they spawn in here, they flow, they get in the water, they flow down. That's a simple concept. The more spots you have, the more places they can spawn. So for example, most people's right now is just this. Simply put, it's what I'm looking at right here. It's one spawning spot. To create a second shape point. It's one spawning spot with the 3 villagers in a panic mode. They flow in, lava. That's all it is. It's really simple. It's just 3 villagers going, oh god, zombie, scared. One thing to note that I observed when I was making this, do not put blocks in the middle here, even glass. They cannot see through glass somehow. They can, but they don't panic mode. So ideally, you just want them to be like this. So the zombie can't really reach them, but they know the zombie's there, and it scares them. They know they're there. It terrifies them. And because of that, you know, they're panicking. When they're panicking, they're spawning. They don't have to be fishermen, just to clarify. They can be any villagers. They just need to panic. Ideally adult villagers, that way the babies don't run through and hit the zombie. Also, you want to name tag the zombie. That's a simple concept. Again, there's a million tutorials on the internet. This is one of the few builds I did not use a tutorial on. I just used the basic concept and then was like, okay, let me expand it out and make multiple spawning spots. The nice thing about my design, and the reason I like it, is if I ever wanted to make it really, really efficient, and for example, this is like in a sky, all I gotta do is straight up break this and do another layer out this way. So just 8 out this way with water, more spawning spots. That's all I gotta do. It's that simple, which is why I love this design I made. That's a simple concept. Would I be able to build around it or no? No and yeah. Yes, if it's spawn-proof. If I remember right, the way the villager... I can look it up for you. If I remember right, the way the villager coding works is... Let me also leave this world so I'm not here to cause some mobs. The way villager coding works is I believe it tries to spawn anywhere within 15. That's why a lot of people do paths. As long as they're not enabled for them to spawn, like cover it and make a house. I mean, not really. Like, if I look up real quick, villager iron golem spawning. Golem. I think I might have it bookmarked still, but probably not. Iron golem spawning. I believe they spawn within 15 blocks. Is detected when within 16 blocks. How do they spawn? You can look into this. You can look into this website. Just look up iron golems. Scroll down. Right here's what you need for summoning of them. No participants within 10 blocks of the villager, including the villager itself participating. You see, you need 3 villagers. That's all you need. Is 3 villagers for panicking. That way they spawn. That's all you need. The 5 does not help. I've tested with 5. It does not help, really. It does not increase it or anything. Maybe it does, but like not enough for me to tell. Right here's what you need. A villager is near a summoning when it's within 10 blocks of a villager. That's important to know, I guess, but not like crazy. That's important for spacing for the spawning platforms. Where's the actual spawning? Of course, they need beds. That's why I have beds. Where's the actual specific spawning? A valid spawn point is found. Up to 10 attempts is made to spawn a golem within a 17, 13 by 17 box centered with around of the villagers. This is what's important to know. 17 by 13 by 17. So if you do some sort of mega build around it, you can. But keyword 17 by 13 by 17. Which is why if I look back at this that I was just on, right? 17 by 13 by 17. That's why I have it to where the only spots I can only spawn are here, 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 here. I have it spaced out. So right down here they could technically spawn, but these are all they could technically spawn in here, but they haven't, which I'm kind of shocked about, to be honest with you. You might be fine, but keep in mind it's 17 by 13 by 17 around the villager. That's the main thing you would want to know about. So if the villagers are right here, for example, out 17, down 17. I don't know which way the 13 is. I think it's up, down, and then sideways maybe it's 13. Either way, there's a imaginary box around that box for where they can spawn. So hence the slabbing up so they hopefully don't spawn in here. And so far, I haven't actually seen any spawn outside of here for this spawner specifically. Which means maybe it's just above they attempt to spawn. I'm not sure about the exact specifics. Honestly, though, there's a million tutorials you can find. You can also look into it with the wiki. Minecraft's wiki is so nice. The Minecraft fandom for the wiki is so useful and so helpful for making spawners and stuff like that. It's so helpful. There's so many... The nice thing is, you don't need to do it alone. There's so many people like me, Slaps, Omni, for example, Deck, even tutorials on YouTube and the wiki that have all made iron farms that are here to help you if you ever need help. That's the thing about Minecraft, not even specifically with the server, but in general, with any game or in anything, you don't have to do it alone. There always is people who have maybe done it before that you can ask for help. Or see help from. So, regardless, I don't know about the house thing specifically, but I just never do because I don't risk it. You could try it, but I'm sure then they would try to spawn in the house or around the house instead of in the specific spots, unless you somehow prevent them from spawning. For example, if you do the house with a lot of bottom slabs, you might be fine. Might be. I don't know, though. Don't quote me. Do not quote me on that one. Again, I don't know the technicalities enough. I just know my design works pretty decent. That's all I need to know. I don't try to build around it ever, so... Yep, it's good. I actually can look at another example, actually. I can give you a house example. Kinda. Let me go to sub count border world. This one is not a asset one, so I can't go into creative for this. So here's my sub count border world, right? That's a big mouthful, but that is what this world is. As you can see, all of this is a structure. Now, on a lot of these layers are going to be iron golems, which is important to note, and this might also help you with your building of potentially a house around it. So this is a big carrot farm that I had before I had the villagers. All my villagers are in this basement down here. Do I have any... What is this? I guess I set that up for some reason. Okay, so you can see iron golems are spawned up here, right? The villagers are right here. So not insanely higher, right? I don't have any golems on this layer. Just the layer right above it. Maybe there was in the past, but for the most part, just one layer above it, which in this case is at most 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks above where the villagers are at most. So like not a crazy area. All my villagers in here, they spawn a lot of them in the same level, but of course the layer above also has them. That might also help you, but keep in mind, I have so many villagers in here. Oh my god. But keep in mind, right? They can spawn up to a layer. So like they went 8 above. I'm sure it also applies for 8 below. So that's also something you need to keep in mind. 8 above, 8 below, maybe. That's roughly 16. So again, 17 around where they are. 17 up. Not really 17 up, but like 17 around where they are. So in that case, like, for safety reasons, 9 up, 9 down. Same for the sides. 9 to the side, 9 to the left, 9 to the right. 9 all around it, basically. And you're good. A 9 by 9 by 9 square around wherever you want, or wherever the villagers are. And you should be good for a house and not having villagers spawn in it. Which is going to be hard to do with a house, but with a mega build, not as much. So if you just do like some sort of casing on it, that's what a lot of people do, is a lot of people do casing for their farms. If you look at like any hardcore YouTuber, for example, like Cookie God's a good example. He a lot of times will build like a structure around the farm, but it's more or less a shell around this farm to represent it. For example, maybe you build a giant iron golem. Well, that would be crazy, because that would be actual iron, which would be pretty expensive. But like something like that. Maybe you build a wizard tower in the distance, and it's like a shell for this iron golem farm. Build a shell. Don't build the actual, build the shell. And you'll probably be good. Keep in mind though, 9 by 9 by 9 box around where the villagers are. Keep that in mind. Roughly a 9 by 9 by 9 box around them. And it'll be safe as long as that area is cut out for it. Or like mobs can't spawn in that area. You should be fine. Should be. Will you? I don't know, man. Don't trust my... I don't have me. I'm just trying to help as much as I can. I don't know, man. I hope that's helpful. I don't know. It's the Bicko. The Bicko plays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just make sure it's right. Wait, is that 8? 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, this is 8. And then we can make it all stone brick up. Yeah, I know you're working on projects, a lot of your donut. Now that the donut's done, you're working on projects around it. I don't know what I would do if I was you for projects around it. Because, like, you want to do something that kind of matches the vibe. I feel like. What you could do is you could start an island chain if you really wanted to. Have a bunch of islands connected together, kind of like Hawaii. I mean, they're not actually connected, but, like, you know what I mean? You could do them actually connected with, like, bridges and stuff. Are the Hawaii Islands connected? I actually don't know about that. I haven't been to Hawaii or looked into Hawaii. So, you know, I don't got the money for that. Be really here. I don't got the money for that. I have no desire. I don't got the money for that, man. I'm good. I would like to keep the limited money I got right now. I'm fine. But my point is, you can make like an island archipelago kind of thing, or like the Caribbean. You know, you can make a bunch of islands. Maybe all the islands have different uses. Maybe the one you have right now is like your house island. Maybe one's like a farming island. Maybe one's like a... But that could be pretty cool. And if you want, you can do them in like a set pattern where you have like maybe a giant bit of ocean in the middle of it that you build some sort of central build out of, you know? You could do that. I don't know what you want to do, but you could make like an island chain or something and have some sort of build or something like that. You could. I don't know what your plans are, but just a rough idea for you. I don't know what you intend. Because I don't know if you know what you intend. Because the other day you were like, you don't know what to do. So I don't know. Maybe you figured it out by now. It's been a whole night. I come up with a lot of good ideas when I go to sleep. I know. I don't want to try to go to sleep. My brain's like, nope, idea time. It's like, please no. Not even good ideas. Not even ideas I need. Like, not even like, oh, this video idea is a banger. You need to do this right now. It's like, hey, you should do this for your base. That, like, you don't need to think about for, at minimum, at least 2 weeks. It's like, oh, that's awesome. That's cool. I love that my brain just randomly like, yeah, you need to think about this right now. I don't care if you're trying to go to sleep by a reason. You think about it right now. I don't want to think about it right now. I want to sleep. Let me sleep. I got work tomorrow. But no, it's what it does. It's what it does. It waits. It waits too. I tell you, it waits. Speaking of waits, do I have another pack on TCG? I'm looking at this real quick. I don't think I do, but I'm checking. I'm checking. I'm itching for it. I'm itching for it. What else I'm itching for is. I don't know, actually, I had no segue. I had nothing to like follow that up with. I really am not itching for anything, to be honest with you. Maybe a burger. Burger's pretty good. We had a burger last night. It was like, ooh, yummy. I don't know. I'm not really itching for anything. I feel like nothing I really want right now. I guess what I want is to get the Skyblock video done, which I am not even working on right now, because right now I have to go change my VODs because I was accidentally putting the server at risk last night, and I was like, oh, I did not know that. So now I have to go put a URL blocker over all of it, export it all, and upload it all. Because I did not know that. I wish I knew that sooner. It's only 2 VODs, though, that have it in it, that I have to, like, unpublish and then go back through, and which were both uploaded, like, today. So, like, not today, but, like, the day of, like, 20 minutes before I knew why. And then I was like, okay, let me take those down right now. Let me take those down right now so I can change them. No views on either, so. Yeah, I think no views on either. But I need to go put a URL cover over those since I used Blue Map and I do want the VOD to still be accessible on the VOD channel. One of which is already done. I just gotta re-render it because my render settings are really high. For example, it's a 7 GB VOD, but the actual render out is like 40 GB, and my internet is just not gonna handle that. So I need to lower the render settings to be more reasonable and then re-render it out. It's probably because I like render at like 4K when I don't even record. I don't think at 4K. Do I record at 4K? Let me check actually. I think I recorded 1920, so like 2K basically, instead of 4K. But I think I got the editing software set. Yeah, I recorded 2K basically. I recorded 1920 by 1080, which is like literally all you need. Especially for Minecraft, that's all you need. You don't even really need that technically for Minecraft. You could technically do like 1080, but you technically could because it's a Minecraft. There's a little block game. With shaders and stuff added, that's like, don't do that. Don't do that. Do 1920 at least. Or 1980 at least. 1920 by 1080 at least. That way you can actually have the niceness of it. And not have the shaders look kind of pixelated and gross. But yeah, my main point is I gotta re-render those, and I got to go do that relatively soon here. Probably tonight. I for sure got tonight. Gotta upload the subscriber Sunday, which I actually haven't done for today. It's all edited up. I just gotta upload it, put the quick thumbnail on it, name it Subscriber Sunday 32, which I mean that takes like 2 seconds to be honest with you. It's really quick to do the thumbnail. The thumbnails for that are just like the beginning shot of the short, so I mean it's really easy. I don't actually have to make anything for that. Of course, I have to also get this VOD good, but I have to upload the other VODs from the last 2 days, which already have quick thumbnails on them. I'm glad though that today I can actually get some progress done before I go back to chunk by chunk tomorrow though. I'm happy about that. I'm happy I got the villager breeder done, and then I'll get this hallways bolt done. I'm really happy about that. Maybe even start getting villagers in, which I'm also happy about. And start planning what I want for villagers, which I'm also happy about. I should be able to get this hallway done in the next hour. I'm going to only stream, though, that being said, for around 2 hours a day, like I've kind of been doing. I will stream longer, aka like start doing more 3 hours on average if I start getting editing ahead of time. You know, getting my editing actually done before I need it done, which, you know, is just not been the case at all. Like ever. But now that I'm not doing subtitling on the still will for the future once they already did them, but you know what I mean? Now that I will no longer have the subtitling every short, I'll have a lot, and I mean a lot more time on my hands for the actual editing of the videos, which I really should do because I feel like I've done like I feel like I'm wasting my life right now. When I don't upload, I feel like I'm just wasting time. Like I don't have to do it by a set point or anything, but I just feel like I'm wasting my time if I'm not working on something that I'm passionate about. Like, I don't mind if I stop every now and then and play something, but like if I spend the whole day and I only get a little bit done, I'm like, I did nothing today. I'm a failure. That's how I've been feeling lately. I feel like I haven't been working super well and productive on, mainly because of other things, to be honest with you. Mainly because I've had other things I needed to work on, like, for example, thumbnailing the VODs and getting those out, which do take some time, but main thing is recently with me messing up, I gotta go fix that if I want the VODs up, which will take extra time. But hopefully, though, I can get, you know, I'm basically just working on Skyblock and Subscriber Sundays right now, so after those, which should be good. I should be able to get, the video out relatively soon, hopefully. I don't even know. I haven't even started writing the voice lines, which sucks. And it feels like I feel like I haven't uploaded at all this year. That being said, though, hopefully we increase the amount towards the end of the year. Hopefully. And I feel like I'm like doing it this year because I've only uploaded twice, and one video was like one video was really good, one video was eh. I guess averaging them out, they both were pretty decent on an average. Like if you average both them out, but like I've been doing growing slow this year, not doing good, and I could easily by this end of this year be like 5K, but it's like I'm just slowing myself and like hurting myself for no reason, you know? Not really, but like am. Does that make sense? Like I feel like I'm going slower than I should, because I'm doing things like subtitling shorts mainly that. Also distractions in my life like Zai, you know, don't help. That's why I think I should start to close the Discord again. That way I don't get like messaged by them. Then everybody's like, that. And nice thing is people are starting to actually come back and play Valorant now. It's like, meaning they hopefully won't be hitting me up because I'll have 5, or it means they'll be hitting me up more because they'll constantly have people that will need a 5th. I hope it's not the second one, to be honest with you, because I don't really like that game to begin with. I don't even like joining for 5-6. I would like to just straight up not do that and just edit. To be honest with you, to be fair, I do sometimes hit up Zai and stuff, which also I need to close Discord more. That way I don't accidentally message people and then be like, damn, why did I do that? Now I have to like, you know, spend time with this person, and I'm like, I should not do that right now. I should be editing. Just personally, that's how I think. That's how I think right now. I feel like I'm not being as productive as I should. To be honest with you, the mornings at the end have been good though. The mornings before work I've been pretty productive on. Soon though, I'm just in the writing phase of things for the most part, writing, and then actually in the moment editing. Editing the specifics, but for the most part I'm in the writing phase of things where I just need to write up the voice lines for both the first the first Limelight short, which of course I have not done, and then I also need to go and write up the voice lines for the video. Video take priority over the short, to be honest with you. I don't know if people disagree with that, but I agree with that statement full-heartedly. I need to focus more on the actual video than a short. Call me crazy, but you know, if I upload a Limelight short like 2 months after the Limelight start, probably not, probably like a month after is what it'll realistically be. I don't mind doing that. I'm okay with doing that, to be honest with you. Do not mind one bit. As long as I, you know, have a video up before that, do not mind. I can wait a little bit longer for the actual video, for the Limelight video, the Limelight shorts. Once I get the actual video out though, I should have more time, because then I won't be working on, like I said, subtitling fully every single short, which should be nice. Should give me more time to actually focus on the actual important content to me. For example, the videos, the subscriber Sundays, which I probably will end after a year. I'll probably get to week 52 and then be like, it's done. Probably go to week 52. I might continue it. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with that yet. I'll probably like week 52 is the last week, and I'll probably start saying that relatively soon here. Which means I think going it for a year would be good. And then I'll have the other series that I'm still doing. Like, for example, the Limelight short series and the one that I'm going to start once I hit 2,000, technically, because I haven't started it yet, because I haven't hit 2,000 yet, of the putting in diamond milestone things. Be like, oh, hey, we just hit 2,000, let's put this 2,000 in my world. You know, I think that'd be a good thing to do. Actually be able to show appreciation, be like, thank you guys so much. Means a lot. You know, it's crazy. I mean, it has been crazy, to be honest with you. Which is kind of crazy to think that I feel like I'm doing, like, I feel like my channel's, like, not doing good right now. But, like, still, technically, this is better than, like, any month last year. A year ago, this is better than any month. Which is kind of crazy to say, because I feel like I'm doing nothing this month. I feel like I haven't done anything this year at all, to be honest with you. And this year's still going great. Which is why I'm like, I need to do more, you know? I need to actually be uploading. Getting out the Skyblock video. Because the thing is, once I get out, I feel like I do this constantly, where, like, I set myself up to fail. Like, I feel like I constantly set myself up, not really to fail, but to, like, slow burn. You know? Like, oh, I need to work on this, I need to work on this, I need to work on this. I constantly over-plan and overfill my plate with stuff that I shouldn't do because it doesn't really matter. And, like, it's just gonna take a lot of time. Like, I constantly take on more than I should. If that's the way to say it. Instead of just focusing on, for example, the videos, I'm focusing on, like, subtitling all the shorts a lot, which I shouldn't do right now. That's a good example, right? I shouldn't do that. Instead of just worrying about uploading the last of Fear Nightfall and then starting straight away on new series, I'm like, hey, let me potentially do this thing that won't end up as a good video, and then let me also maybe, you know, try out this other thing that might not be a good video, and then let me work on this thing that probably won't perform well as a video, and then let me go play Elden Ring for like 22 hours to make a video out of that, instead of just focusing on what I think will do good and what I think will do well and putting my effort and energy into that. I'm like spreading it out really thin, kinda, which I shouldn't.
I'm like, I should do this and this and this. For example, I want to start 2 new series this year. That does well on my channel that I can easily continue and continue to get success from. 2 of them is what I want to start this year. I haven't even started a video for either of those that are the ideas I mind for me to start that will be potential future series. I've started neither of those. Potentially, I start the Elden Ring one, that becomes potentially. But not planning to, really. I'm just planning to do, like, Shadow the Archery after, if that does good. But, like, what I mean is, like, I want to start two actual series, like I had previous year, where I had 3, technically. 2, and then it became... I had 3, and then it became down to 2, kinda. Well, it was 3 for a bit, and then it became down to 2. And then towards the end of the year, it was 2. Technically with Skyblock, that's the end of the second one. Fear Nightfall's already over, Skyblock will be over. That's the end of everything from last year. I want to do that, like, straight away, right? I wanted to do that straight away and start out new series. Instead, I was like, let me do this, let me do that, let me do that, let me do that. Instead of just, you know, focusing on the one thing that I should have done, you know? They're just focusing on, like, hey, let me focus on Skyblock right now and finish it out, and also focus on the starting new series that I potentially will do. Instead of doing that, I, for some reason, was like, hey, let me try out this, and try out this, and try out that, and try out that, and do that, and do that. Which is what it is. It's just what I ended up doing, which, again, I feel like I do that a lot, though. It's my main thing. I feel like I do that way too much. Instead of just focusing on what I need to focus on, for example, hey, if your Nightfall's good, let me, you know, put up the final video that did do really well, which I did do. And then from there, maybe pivot to a potential new thing, or maybe do the Fear Nightfall, but with people. Instead of doing any of those, I was like, hey, let me, you know, spend my time playing TCG for some reason. Why? I don't know. I just did. And I'm kind of still recovering from it, kind of. Like, I'm still working on, like, for example, Skyblock that I should have had out way long. Like, I died in that world, like, months ago. And I should have had the video out months ago. But for some reason, I worked on other things, is my main point. Is that I, like, divide my focus too thin when I shouldn't. I split my focus up from things that matter to the things that don't matter. Which I think is bad. And really bad. Limelight could maybe be one for the Limelight shorts. Maybe I don't do Limelight shorts because that's time taken away. The thing is, I think they could do really well. I'm not going to do them as they do bad. I'll do the one and then see how it does. And if it does good, I'll do more. Because all it is like stuff I'm already doing. I just have to sit down and spend like a day writing a script that's like a page and a half, 2 pages. Because I take forever to write. That's why I'm saying it would take like a day. If it's like actually good and well, and then I have to record it and spend a day editing it. So it's like a day, maybe 2 dedicated to it. So if they don't do well, then I won't continue them. If they do well, though, I will. Because I think it'd be a good way also to expose my audience that I already have to like my Twitch, for example, that I already stream on and most of them don't know about. Because I never mention it. I just do stream all the recording sessions live and I just never mention it. So I think it'd be a good way to also say stuff about that, and then also a good way to be like, hey, Limelight, any creators out there that might want to join mid-season, I would love to have cool new people. I already think the people here are cool. I haven't even got to meet everybody yet, but like, you know, 6 months from now, would it be cool to have new people? Maybe. I don't know if yes, but maybe. It'd be nice to at least have some people that are interested. For example, like Mel. We love Mel. Mel's like kind of one of those people who are like interested but not in. I think it'd be nice to maybe get more people like that are interested in Limelight and maybe want to join, but you know, can't yet, and they're just waiting for their chance. Like, it'd be good. Could be good. Get more people in could be good. Maybe I hit up some people that I watched for a while that are like smaller content creators, like, hey, I don't know you, but like you should maybe apply for this mid-season Limelight thing. Maybe I do that. Maybe like, yo, for Ollie, I know you're busy grinding Skyblock, but like, we could use some more Swedes on the server. Hop on. Yo, put it in an application. And he's a grinder too. If you look at his Skyblock world, he's a grinder. He only has like 400 subs, something like that. He's just like very Let's Play style, but man's a grinder. Of course, he doesn't do anything like crazy with his editing or anything, and I don't know if he's like the most sociable. But like, I know for a fact that man will put in the work. Like, he'll be grinding. Okay, that man already grinds with Sky. His Skyblock world's crazy. There's some other people like that. I found one recently that was like Nitpick Nate or something like that. I think his channel name. Random small creator I came by. It was pretty cool looking. There's some other ones like that that'd be like, you're not a part of any projects. Maybe, you know, be like, hey, you should put an application for this. Maybe they do. Probably won't, but maybe, you know, maybe, hey, you could consider this. It'd be kind of cool. Kind of cool, man. If you put an application, I can even say you'll get in or not. I don't know. Someone says no, you're not getting in, but you know, it would be nice, you know, maybe have people apply that maybe could be cool. Maybe people interested that could be cool. I think I already have a few people interested that are cool, like Mel. Really nice. We love Mel.
Mel's awesome. I would not mind if we had Mel in the future. We love Mel. Speaking of Mel, they're getting close to, really close to hitting affiliate. Really close. They're at 2.8 last I heard them say a number. Average viewers when they need to be 3 for affiliate. So they're super close. Super close to hitting it. They're just not there yet. Real close though. Any day now they're gonna get affiliate. Any day now. Which is exciting. Very exciting. Keep breaking. We almost have all this fully stone bricked up, which means we can start working on villagers. More or less planning for villagers. Probably start planning the actual little spots and where all I want them and how I want them and how I need them. I should probably start doing that before I actually start, you know, getting the villagers moved over. And then we can start moving the villagers over and, you know, getting them. Maybe I could just work with like 4 villagers at a time, maybe? Maybe I just get all the farmers right now and then I worry about, you know, everything else later. Maybe. So right here I want the lantern. God dang it. Of course there's gravel right there. Of course. I'm gonna replace this, that, and of course also the gravel. Boom, boom, and then and lantern, right? Yes, and then I can go up and break all this. Then make it all stone brick, and then keep her going down. One thing I've also started doing with a little bit of free time, I want to try to also, for editing, right now I'm trying, which I've tried a little bit before, but I'm trying to be more productive, I'm trying the atomic habit method of rewarding yourself, kinda, for editing progress. So, like, I have a hard time being productive because brain go brr. But if I tell brain, hey, reward if do good, then maybe my brain focus better on actually getting editing done and making progress. And the way I do that, am doing that right now, is, for example, maybe I get edited through an entire 2-hour bit of VOD, then I can reward myself. For example, tonight, if I get all of them uploaded or whatever, or maybe after stream, for reward for stream, maybe I'm like, okay, I can play 1 siege rank game, or I can quickly play Elden Ring for like killing 1 boss and then hop off. Or like maybe 2 bosses if it's like easy bosses and then hop off. Right now I'm doing like an all bosses run with like a little API with a little coded like kill counter. So I like click a checkbox and it counts it as like you killed this many of this many. Which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I stole the spreadsheet and changed it to have all the Shadow of the Erd tree. I stole it from an old one that someone actually made. And I was like, oh, that code still works even if I change it, which is nice. Very nice, because I don't know how to code, so it's really nice that it still works even if I alter it. It's really nice that if they just set it up as a counter instead of setting it up as a specific spot checker, you know? Instead of checking, they'd be like, oh, is this checked? It just checks checkboxes as a whole. Which in other words means it's coded better than I would have expected it to be coded. And because of that, I could use it and change it and alter it and make it still work. Which honestly, shout out whoever did that, because you're the sole reason I'd be able to use it. Shout out whoever made that, because if you didn't make it like that, I would not have been able to alter it for my own needs. So shout out whoever made the Elden Ring all boss tracker for the base game that I could alter to make work for the DLC. Shout out. Don't know who you are, but it's some random Redditor. Shout out. I stole that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I stole it and I'm using it just personally. It's not for like crediting myself or not. I'm not like stealing credit, just to clarify. I'm just using it for personal changing and then using to track and have work. I didn't do anything. All I did was like make the boxes and make sure it still works with the code. Which honestly, thank God their code was programmed the way it was, because honestly, W.
But it's a shout out. But yeah, I've been doing that. Basically, atomic habit is what I've been trying to do. Having an atomic habit of being productive. Trying to make habits out of myself being productive. Trying to reward my brain for being like, hey, you did good job. And then the reason you do that is so that way your brain seeks out your brain has the pleasure seeking, you know, that pleasure seeking part of your brain is like, okay, you got reward for doing this. So do this so you get reward. Or you're basically training your brain like a dog, you know? But hey, it works. Works for dogs, works for me. I could teach a dog to be like, hey, you do this good and you get a trick. You do this little paw shake, you get a trick. Your brain go, ooh, good. If I can do that for myself and have it work, then hey, I'll do it. Give myself a little treat of Elden Ring. Not really, all bosses is kind of boring because there's a lot of really crappy bosses, but you know, I want to do all bosses, mainly for Shadow of the Erdtree, which I could just do a Shadow of the Erdtree, all bosses, but I want to do a new character, see how OP it gets from just doing all bosses, see how OP the character gets by the end. Again, maybe I'd be like Siege rank, start doing some Siege ranked, I don't know. So I do love Siege, and I haven't had a good excuse to play it recently. So maybe the little reward system will be good for that. I also do have to start appearing offline for Discord and closing Discord. That way I don't get Zai being like, oh, hey, you want a Valorant? Hey, you want a Valorant? Because I don't want a Valorant, Zai. I really don't. I really don't want a Valorant, Zai. I really don't. To be honest with you. I'd prefer to not Valorant. I'd prefer to just stream my Minecraft and be like smiley face and then go edit. To be honest with you. I do have to like get up though the VODs for yesterday and the VOD for this, so I'll have to figure out what I want to do for the end shot. Probably start having the villagers in the hall, so I'll probably like name it the start of the villager trading hall and then have myself with a shot with the villagers in a trading hall. That'll probably work well. I'm basically using my VOD channel like a Let's Play channel, basically is what it is right now. Basically. All the VODs are like set up like that title-wise. They're not like the best titles, they're just like, this is what happens for the most part. They're kind of clickbaity, but not really. They're kind of like normal YouTube stuff, but not really. They're very much more simple. Straight up, simple, plain, boring titling. It's not like meant to get a click or meant to me doing anything, because I'm not doing anything exciting. I'm just, you know, kind of Let's Play style. Same with the thumbnails, they're just simple, plain, boring. Style I do like, but simple, plain, boring, easy. Those are the recent ones. Very boring, very easy, very plain. Just a plain little still image, basically. Cut it up, zoom it in, enhance it, auto adjust, auto pop if needed. You know, the plain little simple stuff. Nothing crazy with me like really cutting out objects or making it the specific details not look wrong or cutting out crosshair or anything like that. I don't really do that because, you know, Minecraft has a beautiful F1 system, which is so nice. Where you can just F1 to go, boom, no HUD. It's like, oh, thank God, Minecraft, I love you, Minecraft. You're so good. Thank you, Mojang. I love you, Mojang. You're the best, Mojang. That's real, dude. That's on God. Alright, that's all good. Let's fill in the rest here with stone brick. Let's get this iron, which I really don't need, but I might as well grab. Alright, that cave sounds ominous as soon as I did that. Please don't do that ever again. I hate the Minecraft cave sounds. I take it back. I do not like you, Mojang. You're not the best ever. How dare you have these cave sounds in? I hate these cave sounds. They're terrifying. They scare me. They're just so creepy. So ominous, so creepy. Which doesn't really help when I'm in a dark little mine spot. Let's get the rest to like right here, probably all stone brick. No, Omni, no. Get the rest of this. Also, that sounds like I've not said when I'm leaving. That actually sounded like an insult when I said no, Omni, no. Sounds like I wanted to leave. I don't want Omni to leave. I like Omni. I really like Omni. Oh, I could wrap this around here. That might look good. Maybe. How does this look if I put stairs? I don't have enough stairs, and I'll need more eventually, so I might as well make them now. How would this look if I first off made more of this? How would this look, make just that many, if I put stairs wrapped around here? It makes a more cozy feeling, which I kind of like, honestly. Oh, which means maybe let me put it in the hole right there instead of like how I have it. In like same like the stair kind of thing like I've been doing. So let me do 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So maybe let me put it right there in the wall instead. Yeah, that's super cozy. I like that. That's very cozy feeling. I like it. At least for me, it's cozy feeling. I don't know if it's cozy feeling. It's cozy feeling for me. I like it. I like it, man. I like it. I like that. Yeah, yeah, I like that. And I just need to change the roof, of course, and the floor to be all stone brick. And then it's good. I can also change inside the spawner, but I'm not going to. But would it be possible to have an iron farm and a mob farm next to each other, like a few blocks away? Again, as long as they're not within the same, like, block area, yeah. The thing is, the problem with that is you're also taking up spawns from one to put to the other. But if it's more just like you just need a little bit, or you, like if you're not doing it for like shop needs, it's fine. As long as you're not within 9x9 of the iron farm, it should be fine. Should be. As long as you're not within areas that the golems can spawn, like it's far enough away, it shouldn't be an issue. As long as you're far enough away from the spot iron golems to spawn on with the mob spawner, it should not be an issue. Not at all. The main thing is just keep in mind that 9x9x9 around the spot radius. Keep that in mind. Around whatever room you make, 9x9 out every direction. You need to have clear for just golem spawning. But as long as it's not within that 9x9x9, you should be able to have a mob spawner next to it with like 9 blocks away for the edge of it. It should be fine. And if it's like way higher than it, it's also fine. As long as it's not within a 9x9x9 for iron golems, it should not be an issue. Not at all. Alright, let me repair these a little bit. While I have all these spiders here. Yep, this is all not done. Hold on a second. Actually, I think it might look cozier if I could maybe, and I'm trying something out here. I don't know if I agree with this, but see if this looks good. Oh, but then I see the block behind it, which I don't really like. I could reverse it around. So I would have to break the chest though. This might cause me some issues because of annoyance. I don't mind that. Then it looks like a full block, but I get the lighting of it. Would I get the lighting of it? Yes. Yes, I would. I like that. Little hidden spot. Let me real quick just boop, boop, boop. Either I took all my string out or someone stole some of my string. One of the two. I think I probably took all my string out. Probably. Because I think I did do that, but I don't know if I did or not. I think I did, but I don't know. Cool, and now let me replace that one. Let me just... And then I like that. It has a little light underneath it, so it's not, like, dark in here. It's actually bright in here, which I kind of like, and it's, like, really cozy vibe, kind of. I like that.
Oh, did I replace the ground underneath that? I did. I just broke all those too, so now I have to break. I'm breaking all this. I don't care. I'll figure it out. Oh, I didn't miss a spot though. I knew it. I knew it. So then that's good. I need a lantern for right there, meaning I need a lantern. Let me make real quick a lantern. Boom. Make 9 more. Boom. Should be good. What's up? Don't need this out anymore either. Can pick both of these up, actually. And boom! Oh, I kind of want to change that wall right there, too. I'm not going to fix the inner bit right there, though. I shouldn't really be worried about that. There we go. Just right there. And then I need to put the stairs. There we go. And then boom, boom. There we are. Should be good. And then boop, boop. There we are. And now I'm gonna kill him. For some quick XP. Before I head back. And then I have all of the spider spawner all done. Who's even on right now? It's just Bickle, Az, me, and Slaps. Yeah, you can definitely test out in creative though. You should be fine as long as it's not within 9x9. Should be. Will you? I don't know. Should be. I like the way this room is though. It's very cozy for this now. Very cozy vibes. A little lighting on the chest. Very calming. Very nice. I like it. I like it. Regardless, what I would like to also do is get the villagers set up. So let's start working on those real quick. I want to set them up in this hallway. Probably like right here will be the first, probably. And all I want to do is set the job block and then have them. And then 1 every 2. So then I could have them every 1, but every 1 feels like it's too much. Boom. Go in here. There. And this should be all the spawning spots we need at first. First off, we're going to work on getting the farmers. That way we can start making money. And then, of course, we need to actually lock in at least 1 farmer trade. So we'll need the composting barrels. Let's make all these little spots for them, which is just very simple. It's just, you know, back. Right here is the standing spot for them, meaning I need to make it all stone brick. CJ! What do the spiders look so scary? It's the texture pack. It's just a scary. It's just the texture pack. Makes them look like that. There we go. And then there's 1 room. Put the composting barrel. Do the same over here. Why did I just break that? I didn't need to break that. Did I need to break that? No, I did not. Make all this stone brick. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Right? And they stand right there? Yes. Okay. Might need to grab more stone, but this should be good. 2 spots. 1 spot. 2 spot. I want to for sure just get the farmers done today. We can worry about the others later. Let's for sure get the farmers, and then let's work on getting all the actual cash villagers, if you will, done. Heck with them, they are horrifying. Try a texture pack with them, they are horrifying.
So, like, I know there's scarier ones for sure. These ones aren't super bad. They're just, like, kind of springy, you know? They're like tarantulas. Like tarantulas, kinda. They're not bad. I mean, I could make them chase me, but I really don't want to break it right now. They're not that bad, I don't think, with this texture pack. They are just more like tarantula-like, which I don't really like. They're kind of like, not really like Skyrim ones. I don't know. Again, I'm kind of weird. I can't handle like real life spiders, but I can handle the video game spiders. It's fine. It's like, oh, it's just a video game. I don't mind, you know? Little video game spider. Man, who cares, you know? Real life, though. Oh, hell no. They look like that real life, and I had to deal with those real... Oh, hell no. Thankfully, I'm not in an area where we get those spiders like that. So, thankfully. Thankfully. What did I just do? I hit Windows plus something on accident. There we go. And the placement was weird. Boop, boop. Break all that, and break this. Am I right below... Oh, this is the actual cave that I was like mining in before. It's good to know where I'm at though. I see where I'm at now. Not that that matters. I'm not gonna be breaking over there. I do not want to do that actually. I actually do not want to do that. There you go, villager spot right here. And hopefully this one doesn't break into it, but it might. And it did. Yeah, I'm over here. I'm gonna block this. Actually, I can go up to the surface and block it off. I don't need to get. Oh, I didn't even need to mine that far. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just need here, 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 here. Yeah, okay. I don't even need to go that far, actually. Cool. That's to go to right in here. Is that good? Yes, just like that. And they have the 2 spots for the farmers. And then, of course, we need to make a lot more. But for now, that's the 2 spots for the farmers. The farmer. Cool. I will probably go to the surface and cover that up. I completely forgot about that. I'm actually going to go cover that up right now so I don't forget about it. I completely forgot I have a random little spot for the mobs. For not the mobs, for going down to mine for like coal and stuff. I completely forgot that existed and that I made that. And I really don't want that. So I'm going to block it off now that I'm not using the surface. And then we'll be good to actually start getting the villagers, and we'll have at least the farmers done today. Hopefully more than that, but at least the farmers. I should probably just leave this open while I'm streaming, to be honest with you. Because I come up and down quite a bit while I'm streaming, but then I'll have to close it off during every stream, which is kind of annoying. But to be fair, I'm already closing it off multiple times this stream, so it's like, you know, I mean, I might as well. Carrots are all grown again, so I will have to harvest these. I will not have to harvest these, actually. If I need them, I will harvest them now. It looks like they're all grown, which was the plan for me. That's why I harvested them straight away. That is the plan. Let me quickly put up the... Actually, before we do that, let me see if I have any iron to smelt, because I do. Because I know I haven't smelted any in a while. Let me fill up all of these while I can. There we are. Put up that. Let's put up the iron I don't need. And now I can literally put up everything else I don't need. Like the gravel, andesite, random granite, diorite. None of that I need. I really do not have any use for any of this, actually. So I can just throw it up in here. Maybe I can sell it to a mason. I don't think so. I think mason just takes like stone. I'll look into it though. We're gonna do every villager that I can make money from. At least a couple of them. At least 2 of every villager I can make money from. More would be nice, but it really depends on the circumstance, to be honest with you. Really depends on the circumstance. Wait, did I really make a stack of raw copper blocks plus 39? Really? I've had that much copper? That's a lot. That's a whole lot, honestly. Actually, I could go check spawn real quick and see if anything's sold. I could. I kind of want to. I mean, it's the end of the week. Technically, kind of for me. Like, the end of the Limelight week for me. Because Monday we'll do recording, so tomorrow we'll do recording. And then Tuesday, I'm going to probably do a game called Fly Night. So I kind of want to play it. And I think doing it on stream would be a good excuse instead of doing it off stream. But maybe then I don't enjoy it as much. So maybe we do come back to Limelight on Tuesday. No, we'll come back to Limelight on Tuesday, actually. I'll play that off stream if I play that. I'd rather be able to actually just like sit down and enjoy it instead of like commentating or over it and stuff. Block that up so I don't have to worry about, you know, random little spot. Also, I'm missing a torch here. There we go. Cool. Leave that how it is. I'm gonna go check spawn real quick. That way I don't have to later. I want to see if anything else sold from our pop-up shop. I really doubt it, to be honest with you. I really doubt it. You never know, but I do doubt it. Scrub these out for lanterns. I do use a lot of that. Put up the dirt. Have no real spot for dirt, so just throw it there.
2 more blocks real quick, which kind of recuperates what I just used for lanterns, which isn't bad. Alright, anything else? No. Okay. Let's head real quick into the shopping area. Let's go to the shopping district, if you will. In other words, let's go to spawn real quick and see something. I know that from stream, Jolly is kind of connected right now. I'm not going to go to Jolly's, but it's kind of connected right now with this. They didn't connect to actually 72. They connected with kind of like our little pathway that was originally started to be just a pathway. That way, I'm guessing, is Jolly. That's May, if you will. It's Jolly Old May. It's out that way. So, kind of interesting. They're that way. They're connected to this. Chili's also connected to this. I think Chili's also connected on the right height as well, though. Eventually, my portal will be raised up because I'll be moving my portal. Pickle, of course, will still need to do. He already has like a pathway, which is nice because I already made one for him, kind of, on accident. But still gotta worry about moving our portal up eventually. For now, let's just go check and not worry. Deck, of course, also has to move his portal up a little bit. That we were all on like the same height. We can actually make this like the nether hub, you know? Like, you know, people are doing. Quite a bit of people have to do their stuff though. I think the only ones that are actually like on this level are like Rata and Lava and Indy. Technically, that also means Crystal and Fire. There's a few others, but a lot, like, I think more people are off the level. I think Ray's even connected to this level now. Maybe not entirely, maybe not a whole pathway, but a lot of us are like not connected on 72 right now, like we should be. Mainly, I know the reason I'm not. I'm not because I plan to move my portal, so like it isn't. I'm gonna move my portal, like it's gonna be gone anyways. Let's real quick check though if anything sold in my pop-up shop, and if there's any new shops. An actual realm. They do know all this is gonna be blasted out, right? They're gonna have to pick this up eventually. This is not the full future plan. Anything for sale, or is it just set up? It's like no product yet. I hope they're okay with tearing this down. I mean, it's nothing crazy, so I'm sure they'll be fine with tearing it down, but it is gonna need teared down eventually. Because all this will be removed when we blast all this out and actually have like shops. For now, we just have this. I don't know what the plan actually is to make shops. I'm sure next Limelight meeting will be the discussion for that. And be like, oh, we'll do it this day. We'll make actual shops. For now, though, let me just look in here. Nothing sold, as expected. It's just a little pop-up shop. Hey, Ray, if you need diamond boots, only 1 diamond, you get a pair. Or you can go buy from deck. The whole point is I'm not really trying to compete. Just kind of, you know, they're actually enchanted, too, which is even better. Again, I'm not really planning to compete. It's just like, hey, these are stuff I have that I don't need. Someone take them. I don't need them. Like, please, someone take them. That being said, though, if I get back on, like, Tuesday, and I'm done with the village whenever I'm done with the village segment, if some of those stuff aren't sold, I might pick them up entirely. Maybe the boots I'll go throw a 30 enchant on, a quick 30 enchant, maybe someone buys it then. If I have levels, maybe I do that. Not really planning to, but maybe. Again, I'm not really planning to compete, I'm just kind of planning to like, hey, these are excess I don't need. And eventually when there's actual shops, I might also do that same thing, of like a little garbage can shop. I'm planning to have very self-reliant, which means I'll have a lot of spawners that are automated and working for myself. For example, automatic melon, automatic iron, automatic carrot, automatic potato. Am I gonna need all that? No. I'm just not. So like, if I end up selling some stuff, I end up selling some stuff. Not really worried to me. If I don't need it, might as well put it to use. Maybe someone buys it. Just maybe. I just want to have a Discord notification. What is it? Anything important? It's a CJ message. It's a Valorant thing. I'll look at that later. I'll have to look at that after stream. I wish I didn't load it right now, because then I might forget. You're an automated melon. Rude. So rude. So, how dare. So rude. Do we have any composting bins or no? I don't think so. Let's take some composters. So rude. I'll look at it though right after stream. Which won't be much longer, so in like 20 minutes I'll be looking at it. Let me grab out any wood, because I'm going to need some of that. What else do I want for villagers? I'm going to have to look up the villager chart to see what all I want for villagers. For now, let's just worry about, though, getting... Why did I just do that? For now, let's worry about getting the farmers, which I don't know if I have any
I have one composting bin. I remember I have one composting bin. Just one. So I'm gonna need to make 3 of them right now, which I definitely can do. Let me just boop. At least 3 of them right now, maybe more. Wait. Alright, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna make all the ones we need right now. We have 4 that we need. No rush? Okay, okay. I'll definitely look at it later. Get all these moved over, though. We also want to light in the villager thing so they're not as dark in there. Maybe I also want to put a lantern per villager as well, maybe. Regardless, let's work on getting the farmers moved over. That way we actually have the farmers set up. Let me also real fast, grab like 4... Let's just grab all these carrots. I need to for sure lock the trades. Once the trades are locked, the villagers cannot change no matter what. I also need to lure them into their actual spots, so I need to keep these on me. Let's start moving them over, though. Let's just start moving them over. I'm going to need to get all new ones. I also might want to put some sort of lighting in the room, like a lantern. How dark are these rooms? They can be kind of dark. Yeah, let me raise this up another block real fast and just real quick. Boop, 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 and a lantern hanging. Lantern above their head. But also make this hall a little bit lighted up more, which isn't bad. Isn't really a bad thing. Boom. And then, of course, over here as well. This won't matter anymore. I blocked it off, so it shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't. Will it? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Probably not. I'm the only one living here, so I really doubt it. But maybe someone randomly is like, hey, I want to live here now, out of nowhere. You never know. I really, really doubt it. But, you know, everybody's already got their own projects going, so I really doubt someone's going to randomly move into my village. Be like, hey, it's mine now. But you never know. Maybe. Alright, we're going to move the villagers in. Now I just need to do the long process of boating villagers over into respective spots, throwing them in, and yeah, should maybe take the rest of the 20 minutes. These villagers I can have wait for now. These are the actual money villagers that I actually will be putting good use out of. I want all the villagers I can make money from first setup before the actual product villagers, if that makes sense, which I think does make sense. So I want for sure 4 farmers that I can move over right now. Let me just... Oh, there's so many in there too. Hello, good sir. Get in that boat, please. I did not mean to hit you. Oh, I did not mean to hit you. I did not mean to hit you. Come back here. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Come back, please. I didn't mean to hit you. Get in that boat so I can sail you over. Thank you. I can also water bucket you over, which might be quicker, honestly. Go that way, please. Please go that way. You sit over there. Go that way, please. Don't be like this. Actually, I can carry you. Look, carrot. That was easy. Have you set up in the boat, and then I can lead this one away while I get you. It looks like Voldemort. Looks like a fish person. Kind of does, actually. Kind of does look like Voldemort. No, not really. I think that's supposed to be a big nose instead of no nose. Flared nostrils? Kinda. Kinda. Over here is far enough, though. I can let you off there. I can water buck you guys over. If any of them die, too, it won't really be an issue. It's nice. You, sir, get in the boat. Hey! Boat's that way. Get... No! No! Bad! 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 Carrot! You love carrot. Look, carrot! Yes. 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 Go with carrot. Yeah. You love carrot. Thank you. Boop. And let's get some of our villagers out so you have more space for more. I don't think it actually cuts off. I think it's like unlimited. I think I'm just gonna always have villagers in there. Which is honestly a nice thing. To be honest, like, it's a nice thing in my opinion to always have villagers. Never have to worry about them. I can always get more. If I need to, I can like shut this down in the future as well. Alright, you're the last one to move out, so let's just boop. Carrot. Right ahead of time, so you just go straight to the carrot. Or you'll just do the carrot straight away. I don't know how you're doing this, but please get in the boat.
Please get in the boat. Thank you. Alright, do I have a water bucket on me? I do. That makes it so much quicker for moving them, because then I can just water bucket all of them at once. And hopefully not put any of them into a wall. Usually, when there's multiple, they have a chance to go into a wall. When they're singular like this, I don't think they'll really go into walls, but maybe. Maybe they'll hit their head, but I think for the most part, they'll just be flowing down the hallway in their little boat journey. They're going on a trip in their little boats. When they're faced the other way, it's going to be an issue. Meaning soon it's going to be an issue, so I have to turn them real quick. I have to turn all of them to face this hall. And this is the big hall, which gives them a lot more room, which is nice. I just need to push them with water all the way down. I should probably, while they're in boats too, lock in their trades. Try to lock in their trades. Because I believe if I place a composting man close enough to them in a boat, they'll recognize it and be like, oh, okay. That way I don't have to like try to do it and then get them in the hole and then deal with them being a pain and normal villager annoyances. And then we have all the farmers. And we can work on, say, Fletcher's next, maybe? Maybe Fletcher's next. Fletcher's are pretty good. Would they be the best next? Probably fishermen next, because those are the ones that directly like can get the product from right here. So it makes sense to have them closer to the spider farm. That's far enough. There we go. They're in their respective spots. Now I just need to see if any of you want to... Nope. Okay. Let me get out my axe so I can quickly shuffle. I'm gonna have to deal with the annoying process now. Villagers. Which isn't gonna be that bad, I don't think. The annoying process of getting villagers, I don't think it'll be bad. Let me just put this down, replace the shovel out with an axe. And then block off... Don't put those in there, I need those. And then block off... What do I have dirt in there? I don't even know. Block off everything, so you can only go in this hall or that hall. And now I'm good to work with you. Hello, good sir. I would like to, really quickly, see if I can get a trade to have you lock on. Nope, I want you to have potatoes and carrots. Literally both of those are a minimum requirement. I need you to have potatoes and carrots. Why are you more expensive? Why do you hate me, sir? I don't know, but I'll buy from you to lock you in. I probably shouldn't have done 2 purchases, but I did. Cool, now I just need you to go to that corner and I can lock you in. Boom, 1 villager trapped. 1 more to go. Well, for this one right here, I just got 3 more to go, actually. You hit him, didn't you? It might have been one of them I hit. I know I accidentally hit one of them. So. Not like that's an issue. I don't need it to be the most efficient right now. Alright, you good sir. Come on up. Become a farmer, please. Thank you. Oh, you instantly know the routine. You know what's going on here. Alright then, may I interest you in a complimentary carrot? 1 complimentary carrot? Oh, you love the complimentary carrot. That sounds wrong when I say it like that, but you know what I mean. It is a free carrot. That still does not... You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Let's see what these other 2 villagers now. Let me just... Boop. That up. I need to grab my stone brick. Block that off. Block you off. Break you out. Well, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You made it simple. Again, you people know what's going on here after the first one. I need carrots and potatoes. That would be the best for emerald combos. I just had it and I skipped it, but it won't take long because of trade cycling, which is so nice. Boom. Boom. I can actually afford to level you guys up a little bit too. Let's get you also in here and then you'll be easy to lead. Okay, maybe you'll be easy to kill on accident. Maybe you'll be easy to kill on accident instead. Let me just do this instead of doing that. Don't have a block there. You'll be fine. You'll heal. What do you got? Cool. You're not even angry at me either. You don't even realize that I'm the one who almost killed you. Because you're not that intelligent. I hate to break it to you. I know, I'm rude. That was rude, I know. But I will give you a carrot as the way to make amends, and maybe you'll heal off of that, which would be nice. Boop. Boom. There we go. Got the farmer set up. And they instantly composted that instead of taking it for food. User are a psycho. Didn't even fill up the bin at all either. Anyways, I got the 4 villagers done. Now I can work on the fisherman. Maybe we do today. Maybe. Or I spend the rest of the day trading the carrots I do have, which I think is also a good idea. And then we wait until next time to move in the fisherman. Because, well, I'm already at the 2-hour mark and I want to get editing done. So, doing that first, I will trade all the carrots we have right now with them. Maybe harvest all our carrots to get all the emeralds, because I do want to upgrade their trades. I also want to upgrade future villagers' trades. And which means I'm going to need a lot of emeralds. So let me just put up everything I have right now. Put up that. That. Wait. Keep that. Keep that as well. I can put up, though, all of these. I need the water bucket on me. I always keep a water bucket on me. Put up the boats for now. I don't need those yet. Put up the wood as well. That's all I need on me. Cool. Let's go get maybe another carrot farm harvest as well we'll do today. Maybe. Maybe I can go up to 20 minutes over. It'll be fine. The subscriber Sunday doesn't need to go out till 5:45 p.m. And it's clearly not time for that. That being said, though, tomorrow we'll be on Chunk by Chunk. And Chunk by Chunk, get this, we're doing more villager stuff. Yippee! We're going to be making an iron golem farm, which is the design I just showed you, Ray. I'll probably be doing that design. Again, the design I literally just showed you, the pretty decent one. As you saw, it was like 4 or 5 stacks, 20 minutes? I'm just gonna say 4 for easy math. 12 stacks an hour. Not bad. A little over, actually, 12 stacks an hour. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's pretty good, actually. But I'll be making that design for my Chunk by Chunk hardcore world. Hopefully no issues with doing that. Will we have issues? Maybe. I also want to set up a automatic carrot and potato farm. Just one of each. Not more than that. One of each. So we're basically doing the stuff I'm doing on here when we come back, except straight away on Chunk by Chunk. We're going to be doing a 3 hours and like 20 minute stream for Chunk by Chunk as well, because that's what I'm doing for that. Let's put this up, and let's... Is this all good to harvest? It looks like it's all good to harvest for the most part. Yeah, that's what we're doing tomorrow. And then Tuesday, we will be back. I was going to stream Fly Night, but I think it'd be better if I just do only Minecraft and play that in my own time, to be honest with you. It does look really good, though, but the main thing is I don't want to have to, like, sit in commentary. I'd rather be able to be like, for example, I just told you Atomic Habit, be like, hey, I did good on editing today. I wrote, maybe like, hey, I wrote a page. Let me take a little break and play this game that's like a Souls-like, you know? That kind of stuff. The Atomic Habit, you know? Get your brain conditioned to be like, oh, you did good. Here's a treat. Basically. Basically. It's good. I've done it before, kind of, except I did it more the wrong direction, which is not how you should do with anything. Animals, especially, you know, you should not do that. Where it's the more punishment aspect, where it's like, oh, I was unproductive. Therefore, I can do this if I want to do this for free time. Whereas the other one is like, you do good, here's a word for do good. Instead of you do bad. How do you do bad? You have to do good because you did bad. Which does not motivate people to work. Or animal or anything to work. You gotta do positive reinforcement, not negative reinforcement. Positive reinforcement, good reinforcement, you know? It makes people or animal or anything be like, oh, if I do this, I get reward. I should do this, you know? Incentives. Incentives are always good for anything. You have a extra reason to be, you know, a little extra reason to be like, oh, okay. Instead of having no reason, then it's just like, it's a punishment, you know? You don't want it to be, it feels a punishment. It doesn't feel like a punishment, but you know what I mean? The other way when I was doing before, more feel like a punishment. That's why I don't want to do the opposite of that. I have tried before. But I think I'm gonna start doing that, you know? Like, oh, reward, play some Fly Night. It's actually, Fly Night's actually cool. It's like a bug. It's bug Dark Souls, but not really. Kinda, it's like bug Souls-like. I don't know how to explain it. It's fun. It looks fun. It looks fun. I want it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna play it. It's like $6. It's already sold like over 100k copies. And I think rightfully so, because it looked good. It looked real good. It looked real good. It looked real fun. The little fly guy who's a knight, and it's like, whoa. Excited for it. Oh, excited for it. The only downside is right now they have AI art in it.
which they will. I think they're planning to take out. That was just in the demo, I think. Was that a different game that had AI in the demo? It might have been, no, it was a different game that had AI art in the demo. I was gonna take it out. That one does not have any like weird art. Nice. It's just full on game. And it's like ooh game, lovely game. Me love game. Smiley face. Good game. Smiley face. I should probably run and go to sleep real fast, because no one else is sleeping. And it's gonna have mobs be spawning, because I have no torches here. Why is none of these psychos sleeping? Now they're sleeping! Who was it? Not Bickle. Bickle's gone. Who was it? I wonder. I wonder. Who could it have been out of these people? Maybe Goofy? It's either Goofy or Lava or Omni. I mean, it's one of those three, but like who? Who's the sleeper? Who's the late sleeper, I should say? Who like is like, I need to sleep, but only after a while? I'm thinking Omni. No, Omni's old, right? Omni's old. Omni's like, oh, 8 p.m. bedtime. That's not true. I'm like 8 p.m. bedtime recently, to be honest with you. I didn't last night. I stayed till like 4 last night, but like I've been trying to on work days, go to sleep earlier. So I wake up like really early. I just find it's so much nicer. You get so much more done if you wake up early. Be productive early. At least in my, I do. I don't know if everybody does. I do. I'm so much more productive if I wake up early. I was like, shout out old people. Shout out Omni. That's true. We're not gonna joke about 84. It's not even 84, but that was what we were talking about like a week ago. We were like, oh, Omni's so old, he's ancient, he's 84. So wise though. So profound. You know what's really wise and profound? CJ, Alexis. That person's wise and profound. They're so ancient, so old. It's like you, so old, so ancient, so profound, so thought-provoking. Maybe the clip they sent me is so profound and wise beyond its years. Beyond its years implies you're young, but you speak like you're old. Right? I'm pretty sure that's what that means. It means you're like younger, but you got an older mindset. Which it usually means implied to be a good thing, but like I guess it depends on what like we're talking about specifically. Because that could be a bad thing if you have an older mindset, you know? That's what we're talking about here. You could be anti some groups of people if... Well, I don't think that's what we're implying they're talking about, so... Like knowledge-wise and thought-wise. Well, not really thought-wise, but like, you know, outlook on things, kinda. It's when you say they have a old soul, or beyond years. What do you more mean? Good to know the creeper is not going to be a problem yet. Even yet, they might become a problem. We'll see. After harvest this all though, we'll start selling it for emeralds to get a little stockpile of emeralds going for next time in case I need to buy anything. And then ideally on Tuesday we get set up the fishermen, the Fletchers, which I will also have to lock in for all those. The fishermen, Fletchers, and also any other ones I can potentially make money from. And then aside from that, of course, we need to set up the clerics also, the 4 clerics, which I already have 3 of, which is nice. Like said though, I will have to also set up, where's the creeper at? I think the creeper despawned. We'll also set up some other villagers like an armorer and like a toolsmith and all that, which is why I want to build up the emeralds now to actually buy their trades and to max them out to get to their good trades. They have some good trades, man. I want those good trades. I really do. I think it'd be really good to get all those set up for myself if I ever need them. Again, I want to preach more self-reliance, or my style of like plans for the server is gonna be more self-reliant. Not a whole lot of like
hey, this person's selling this, I need to buy. More like, I want this, I'm gonna go out of my way to get it myself. I want to do that more style. If I need to buy things here and there, I will, but you know what I mean. I'm in general gonna be more, I want this, I will make thing for getting this. For a heavy automation for my own personal use. Which means I will have a shop for literally just excess. Which maybe will compete with people, not really planning to. Just more or less like, hey, extra diamond here or there instead of like, you know, more iron than I need. Things like that. Alright, let's put up the carrots again, and then I should be good to harvest the last of them. God, we have a lot of carrots, though, to sell, like, right now. And we'll see how much we can sell. Again, I haven't got away yet. I just got to upload that short by 5:45, and then I'm going to work on the VODs. To get the VODs all sorted from my mistake. Which I don't think will take too long. Then after that, I'm good to work on Skyblock, finally, which I wanted done so long ago. But it looks like the video might not come out till, like, the end of April or something like that. Because I still have to, like, do a lot for it. Which is like, ugh. Pain. Good thing is the video after that should be quicker to come out. I will have it come out after all the shorts are out, so it might take a little bit of time. But once all the shorts for the Skyblock video is out, it'll be out straight away. And then maybe before all those shorts are out, I'll have Elden Ring out. The Elden Ring video, maybe, will be out. Probably. Maybe not, just so I can actually spend more time on edits and get ahead. Maybe not, just so I can get ahead. Let's see. Let's see. Also see if it does as good as the Fear Nightfall compilation thing did. It might. I doubt it, but it might. And if it does, hey, I'm gonna be monetized. Like, really soon here. Actually, I'm gonna have channel memberships, and then not long after, monetized. The annoying thing, though, is you have to have 4,000 every year to keep in the partner program, which I should, if I'm able to hit it, I should be fine to keep, like, hitting it over and over every year. Should be able to. If not, I'll be monetized for at least a year, which is cool, but I should be able to consistently keep being monetized. And keep in that partner program. Should be able to. Shouldn't be an issue. Let's really quickly put up my dirt, actually. I want to put that up. Oop. And then grab out. What do I need? I need 1 emerald for an emerald slot. Right. Actually, I technically don't if I'm going to have a clear slot. Cool. Let's start trading all these carrots. Well, we're going to trade as much as we can right now. I will probably have a lot that I can't trade, which is kind of good, because I also need food. But how much I can trade, we're going to trade right now. Nice thing is we'll also get XP from this, so I need to offhand my tools. Actually switched out the axe for the shovel, so I can repair that. So that'd be a nice thing, too, about trading with them. I should be able to get the XP. Should be able to. I might not be able to, but I should be able to. I am. You're already apprenticed, apparently. Why can't I get your XP? I feel like I didn't get XP for you. Oh, there we go. It's the distance I was staying at, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I need to go get more carrots. Just a little more, though. It looks like they should max out. The nice thing is it also upgrades them to be of the better trades. Ooh, maybe I buy some pumpkin pie, actually. I should buy a stack of pumpkin pie to refresh them. The nice thing is, though, as you can see by that villager, the last one I just looked at, I can sell pumpkins to them now. And the main benefits of that is money. More money quickly is good, smiley face. Very good. Very, very good.
Let me leave a craft table right here as well so I can craft these emeralds. And 2 blocks. I did not craft them into blocks there. Hey, I can buy 3 stacks of dirt now if I needed to. I don't, but I could. Let's actually move these over to the side a little bit. Move that wood down to like here. Yeah, let's be good. And then just make sure I leave a slot for carrots, and then come back down here and start purchasing. It's Goob! That's my neighbor. That's my neighbor in the mountain. We like Goob. He was a cool fellow. Interesting fellow, too. But let's just do some last minute trading real quick to get as much emeralds as I can for when we actually need to, like, max out villagers. I also can trade for pumpkin pie, so I have food. Instead of eating carrots, I can eat pumpkin pie, which is better, more fulfilling. Do that also. That would also help level them up as well. There's this chest that was like last. Let's take all these out. And go back over to here and start taking them out of. Did I have any in? No. Okay. Let's start taking them out of here. Put up an extra stack, so a slot for emeralds. Let me sleep real quick as well. And the next thing is I can repair all my tools just from trading with villagers and from like the spider farm. I have like a lot of ways to repair and get XP where I'm at, which is really nice. Really, really nice. Okay, maybe I go and enchant those boots eventually, and then where you put them up for sale. Maybe someone is more likely to buy them if they have like Prot 4 on them or something. Maybe if they have like Prot 4. Nothing else, just Prot 4. Maybe. Not really caring too much though about it. Again, it's just the point of is like excess. I don't really need a diamond. I have like still like 10 blocks, so I'm good. I think I still have 10 blocks. I think I have 10 blocks in one, so I have like 91, maybe. I might have less than that, actually. I don't know the exact amount. I have to check my interest. I actually might have a lot. I might have just lied. I have not checked because I haven't needed to check in so long that I might have way less than that, to be honest. Alright, I need to refresh you guys, meaning I need to put down real quick an ender chest 1 block further. For... You got some emeralds. Putting up these. What am I 16 per? That way I'm able to get a full stack and hopefully refresh all of them. Also help level them up probably. Which is nice. And if not, we're gonna end stream like right after I get up done with turning all these pumpkin pie. Get a little bit of food. You do not have pumpkin pie. Oh. Well, in which case, let me just go back to here. 1, 2. One and 1. Level you all up evenly. Maybe refresh, probably not though. And then I'll have a decent food source for myself. Alrighty, you leveled up though, and this is another reason that I want automation. Automatic melons and automatic pumpkins means more emeralds. Because they just guaranteed get the trades, which is nice. And you did refresh. How about you? Did you refresh? You did. Nice. Let's do the last minute trading though. Get all the trades done. Let's see if my tools are all repaired. Everybody's getting on. That's the scary person too. Even the scary person got on. Everybody's getting on right now. Like right when I'm leaving. Get all the trades I can though. I actually need more carrots. Believe it or not. Let's go grab out more. Again, it's a good thing, not a bad thing. Let me actually put a chest right here, a card table right here, quick, so I can make all the blocks. Boop. 1, put that up. Let's go get the rest of our carrots. We now have a good food source after knowing with these golden carrots, which is nice. Very nice. Because I'm going to be done with these carrots probably Tuesday when I'm back. Also going to start building up levels, so we'll probably start getting to like level 100 something. Who knows, if I never die, we could probably end the series at like 1,000. That one's kind of crazy because it's harder per level, so maybe not that. I'm not going to ever sit and AFK grind. Maybe, I mean, I repair stuff, but after the stuff is repaired, I'm not going to like sit there and stay. So maybe, but I doubt it. We'll probably end at like 100 something, 200 something. Well, if this is going to be a year, I'll probably end at like 3 something, to be honest with you. Maybe higher, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what we end up at by the time the end rolls around, a long ways from now. Oh, hey, he's doing raids. They're getting some totems. Maybe they'll start selling some totems. I don't really need any, but maybe, you know, maybe I buy 1 or 2. Maybe. Just maybe. I doubt it. I have no need for a totem, but maybe. That's kind of the downside of totems. is you have to replace your shield with them, which means it's fine, especially if you put them in your hotbar or quick switch. But like shields are just you need the shield, man. You need to be able to block the damage. Now you're just tanking everything, which you kind of can with armor like this, but it really depends what you're fighting. I don't know. Shield's just so nice. Shield's just so good. You didn't have much to trade at all. How about you? How about you? Oh, they're all refreshed. Wait, what do you guys have for trades actually? You just go to kill. Oh, oh my god, they're just keep refreshing. All right, let's get a decent supply of emeralds going, I guess. Let's go trade the last of the carrots I got. There's a reason I got them. First off. Are you all maxed out now? Nope. You're gonna level up off that too. Dude, having 4 of them was the way to go. But you upgraded again, and you got the stews, meaning you're 1 off of being full, which is nice. 1 off of being a full master villager, which is real nice. Let's put up these 3, keep the 1. Let's get the last of the carrots before we end off for today. Tomorrow, the main goal, not tomorrow, tomorrow will be chunk by chunk. Tuesday, the main goal will be to get the fishermen, clerics, Fletchers, all 4 of all of those. I guess 4 of the clerics. The clerics I don't really get a lot of profit from. If I have a zombie fodder, they'd be good, but I don't, so they're kind of just... And they're good for buying XP bottles, though, which could be nice to have a nice stockpile of if I ever needed a quick repair. Could be nice for working down here. I haven't needed to actually repair at all yet, though. And even if I have a spider spawner, so kind of fine, to be honest with you, but you never know. You never know, might need to in the future. We're down to just a little bit of carrots left, so let's get the last of these trades hopefully done. Probably gonna have, though, a lot, and I mean a lot, in the end of librarians down the hallway. Also cartographers I need a lot of every villager, to be honest with you. So this hallway is gonna extend to that hallway, but the whole point of this is, like, this is the villager trading area, so... Like, the whole point of it. Actually, will this even out? Will this even out? Let me check real quick. Oh, I can't right now. Let me trade with a villager. Be able to check. Will this even out in the end? I hope it does. I didn't actually think about that. I'm not going to fix it if it doesn't right now, but I'm going to have to fix it Tuesday. If this will not even out to be a perfect amount of spacing. Which it might not, to be honest with you. No, I think that's fine. Because then I just have to do 3 inward on this before I start. That way it kind of matches. It should be fine. I can figure it out regardless. It'll be fine. I won't hate it. It'll be working decent. Let's do the last of these carrots, though, and then head off for the day. I thought it would be a quick little trade, but it turned out to be a lot more time than I thought it would take to trade all these carrots. Because they keep refreshing, actually. Keep refreshing their trades. Alright, are you guys all good? You're maxed. You're maxed. You're not. Now you are. You are still. Expert. 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 And expert. Cool. And you still all have the potato trades. And you're no longer mad at me. Cool. I think I'm going to put up the last of the carrots. Okay, you guys are doing that, though, which makes me think you're going to refresh soon. Are you? No. Okay. Let's make all the emeralds we have. See actually how much emeralds do we have? A little, literally 4 stacks? Okay, I was gonna say a little over 3, but no, definitely 4 stacks. Cool. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Make these all into blocks real quick. Which should be, how many blocks this is? Plus 4. 28 and 4. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Let's just put up the rest of the carrots and cover up the little entrance down here. And then I need to go take a quick screenshot, and we're gonna stream. Not bad. Not bad. We did some good stuff today. Nothing crazy, nothing insane, just normal, basic stuff. But I did get a lot done. I mean, Tuesday we can work fully on getting the rest of the villagers in here. And then, oddly enough, I was going to say we're done with the hall. We're not done with the hall. After that, we have to do the iron farm still and the automatic carrot and potato, which I definitely can do. But 4 stacks of emeralds isn't bad for actually getting the villagers to the point where I want them. Not bad at all, actually. Not bad at all.
Let's just quickly go in here, go out here, and put up the rest of these carrots. I could take them with me, actually. That way they're not in this random chest. Let me take them with me and throw them in a chest down below. Let me also grab out the stair so I can cover it up for today. Take a screenshot of me standing with the villagers for the thumbnail. And then I gotta upload this short, like, ASAP and get that done. And then work on the 3 VODs, technically. This VOD and the last 2. One of the last 2's already done. I just gotta re-render it at a lower settings because my settings are insanely high right now, which means I would not be able to upload anything ever because it would just take too long. Let's put all those carrots though, and there we go. Now I just need to go get a little still grab, and we're good on the street for the day. Oh, it's Ray. We like Ray. I like Ray. I don't know if you guys like Ray. I love Ray. I don't love, but I like Ray. Ray's cool. I don't think I've met anybody on here that I don't like, which is honestly a really good sign. Everyone has been so nice and so kind and so cool. Thanks, that I probably should spend more while. The only person that's been mean, you could say, is fire, man. Maybe the little slapper. They run up and slap you. It's like, oh god. But apparently that's just fire. So it's like, oh. Apparently that's a good sign. I was like, oh. Interesting. I just always run up and slap me. It's like, what? Why? Like the other day, they chased me like 3,000 blocks. It was like, what? Why? That's probably good. That'd be good for a screen grab. Randomly of like this still frame. Take a little screen grab from somewhere in there. Should be good. Should be good. Regardless, I'm gonna end stream for today. Stream. Kind of redundant to say stream then stream. Is there anybody I should raid? I don't know. Is like Ray or someone live? If not, I should probably stream. It's just my people right here. Just CJ and Yoshiko. It's not, you know, just my people. It's not like Limelight people. CJ, did you just resub? Because I was at 2 and now I'm at 3. Did you resub? I actually don't like that it didn't tell me anything in the... And it said that 49 minutes ago. I assume it was you, but I don't... Why doesn't it tell me? I'm checking right now if you're wondering why I'm tapped out. It doesn't tell me the resub if you resubbed. Maybe it was Tony resub and your sub still count. When did you sub? Was it you resubbing and it just didn't tell me? Because I would like it to tell me. I would really like it to tell me. I can't go far back enough in the activity feed. Was it you or Tony resubbing? It was one of you two. And it doesn't tell me, which I don't like. Because I want to do the Looney book thing. Which I don't like. How do I close out of this duplicate? Do I just drag it and then exit? How do I close out of this duplicate? I don't want. I accidentally duplicated it and I don't want that. I don't like that I accidentally just made something I can't get rid of. I go to unban request? I don't have any unban request, do I? Unban request? Wait, no. How do I close out of this? Edit layout? X. That's how I close out of it. Ooh. And that may have just ruined my quick actions, but it should be fine. No, it's fine. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna stream. I'm going to end stream. I don't think I need anybody to raid anybody. Is anybody live though if I want to? I think it's just by people, so I don't think I should. Yeah, no one's live, so we're good to just end stream. Alright, I'm gonna stream today's stream. I'm gonna look into the activity feed. CJ, I'll probably put your name in the book. Because I assume that, you know, it's my normal 3 subs of you, Mel, and Tony. I assume it's you 3 that are subbed. If I have a way to check it, I will. I'll look it up. I want to do the monthly book thing, like I said, so I'll have to look into that. Regardless, I'm in the stream. I'll see you tomorrow stream. Yes, it was you. It was you who resubbed. Or like yes, I don't know, man. I'm gonna look into it though if I can see a list of the names because I want to do the monthly book thing for on this server so I can have like your guys' names in a book and then sign it. It was you, okay? I was like, it didn't tell me. I don't know why it didn't tell me. Like, it just did it. And then I don't, even in the activity feed, it just says sub goal. It's like, I would like to know the you know? Anyways, I'm in a stream. Yeah, you did like an hour ago. It just didn't tell me. 4 months? Wait, what do you mean 4 months? What? You've been subbed for 4 months? That's, what? Real? Anyways, I'm in a stream. I'll talk to you. I'm gonna go check your thing. Oh, you just now did. You haven't subscribed for 4 months? Really? Crazy. So it was letting me know that you could? Maybe? I don't know, because the number didn't go up. So it's 3. I don't know what that was. I want to put you in the book, though. I just don't know why I went from 2 to 3. I want to put you in the book real quick, though. This is a little thing I copied from Looney that I really like. It's a little book. It's a little book that I can put, like, the people. And then I can go down here, and I like it. And I like it because I can sign it, and I can put it in a little chisel bookshelf on my actual bed, which I think is cool. So I can put the actual tag, which is all lowercase. It was here. Same as your Val tag. And then, of course, I also need to put Mel and Tony when they resubscribe. This is for April. So they're subscribed in March, so I might go back and do a March book for all you three and also Omni. But for any new things that are in April, I want to put in this book in the order they happen, which I think would be nice. Not multiple names, probably just one instance. Maybe I'll do multiple for like cheers and subs, but I doubt it. I'll probably just put the one name in the book. Maybe I'll do multiple. I'll probably just do one name in the book. I stole this from Looney. I like it. I was like, I like that idea. I can put it in a little chiseled bookshelf by my bed and have like all the books just sitting by my bed, like above my like a little bookshelf. I like the idea of it. Regardless, I'm gonna end stream. I'm in it for today. I'll be back tomorrow for chunk by chunk hardcore, which I'm actually really excited about. Should be lots of fun. Anyways, I gotta go look at that Valorant clip CJ sent me like half an hour ago at this point. Anyway, see you stream. I'll be back tomorrow. See you next time. Y'all just got here too. Y'all just got here. That's crazy. Anybody to raid? I don't think so. I just checked, but I'll recheck. Anybody to raid? I doubt it. I think I'm just gonna end stream. So yeah, there's no one to raid. I'm just gonna end stream full on. As soon as you got here. Anyway, see you Val, see you CJ, see whoever else is here. Hope everybody has a nice day. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Before the ad starts, I'm gonna end it. That way you guys don't have to watch an ad. Anyway, see you next time. Bye bye. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. See you next time.